Yo, Mitch Savage here. And it's December 2021. We almost at 2022 and Christmas at this point of the this video. Hopefully when this special comes out, it'll be Christmas Day. But at the time of this video, it's a couple weeks away. And at this point, excuse me, it's actually next week. Jesus Christ. At this point, I liked how we did the Stay Together podcast Christmas special 2020, and that was the very first one. And it worked so well and it came out so good, I wanted to do a second one. But so much has changed since then, and I am not that happy of a person anymore. So I'm left with I was left with the question, should I? And then I thought that I definitely should. One, because I haven't put out anything in a while. A lot of people would love to hear from me, and I would love to do something with other people that'll make me feel that feeling of camaraderie, right? Because that's the feeling that I love that I got from the original Christmas special. And I was thinking, I was talking to my brother Dwayne Hurt, Scared Crazy coming soon, and I told him, I was like, I wanna do another special, man, and I want to keep the same format that we did, where it's us and we politicking and we're bringing guests on and we're talking to people and other creators and we're having this sense of camaraderie, man. These people that don't even celebrate Christmas that came on this special, and we had a holiday special. It was about each other. It was about togetherness. It wasn't even about a single holiday. It wasn't about a single religion. It wasn't about a single faith. It was about friendship. It was about family. It was about finding bonds within each other and just showcasing that. And I wanted to keep that, but I told him I also want to raise the bar from what we did last year. And obviously so much has changed. You know, I have my daughter, but I don't have the family aspect that I used to have. And that's what gave me a substantial amount of drive at the time. So I was left going, here I am trying to sift through the pieces of what is a broken version of me and to find out what I can take from that and give it to other people. And I thought about after I finished crying, I thought about what a OG had told me. An OG told me, in times like this, as a man, you have to lean into who you are. And at that time, what I did enveloped me, right? I was a man that took care of his family, might have had problems in his relationship, but at the end of the day, she taken care of, taking care of my daughter, taking care of this house, making sure things go right. If I can't make a way, I'm gonna finagle some sort of way to make sure that we get by any means necessary, because that's what I'm supposed to do as the man of this house. And that was me for a long time. And this is a gentleman that knew me before that, and he was like, there was once upon a time where entertainment was you, where that was literally your depth. You always had something on your mind. You were always planning to do something. You were always making something. You were always releasing something. You were always doing that. And on top of that, and even in that situation where you had a family, you were always a man that was willing to sacrifice yourself for others. And so I thought about that, and I was like, entertainment has been the majority of my life. That's true. And even with my my family, and I guess, before I always did what I can to make other people happy. And maybe those two things intertwine. So I was thinking, what can I do to make those two things intertwine? And it hit me of maybe I should make a theme for this podcast, right? For the Christmas special, because I'm not the only person that's going through this. Far from it. And as bad as I feel it is, there's people that are going through worse. There's people that are dealing with worse. People that lost people. More than the physical aspect of breaking off or whatever. There's people that have gone and passed away and they can never reach them again. You know, and there's a lot of people that are going through way worse, and there are a lot of people that are going through the same things. And maybe there are people that are going through things that I might feel like aren't that deep, but you don't know how deep a thing can be to someone else, right? So I wanted to make this thing about healing. It's about healing, and it's about finding your happiness, your camaraderie, making yourself smile. And if I can do that with this special, me and Dwayne and whoever we can get on here, if I can put my daughter's face up here and make you smile, cute little baby, if we can do that, then I've done my job, because Lord knows that I've needed somebody to make me smile throughout this year. This year has probably been the most hellish year of my life. But I have a feeling that by the time I'm done with this project, in the short amount of time that I have to make it, I am going to make something that I can sit back and I can watch with my daughter years from now, that I can watch with my family, and I can look at that and go, I was finally able to capture who I am in a project, because I don't think I've ever been able to do that, because I've always been scared to share it, because honestly, people have showed they don't care. But if I can make someone else brave enough to do this, and on top of that, if I can let you look at your situation and we look at our situations together and realize it's going to get better, it will be better, then I did my job with this project. So I don't want to go rambling. I don't want this to be too long, but thank you. This is the Stay Together Christmas special 2021. And we got a lot of good stuff for you guys, man, and I can't wait for you to see it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for viewing. Let's not cry. Let's not be sad. Even though this is about healing, one of the most healing things is laughter and smiling. So let's do it. Hey. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mitch Savage out here. And welcome. We back again. Year 2 that we doing this Christmas special. Boy, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Last year was crazy. Who we had last year? We had Colt Sebastian Taylor. You know, my boy Dwayne was in the building. You know, we had GQ in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had Beauty Baby, we had Jasmine, we had so many great names and so many people that I'm glad and blessed to call friends and look to each and every one of them. And I'm glad that we can do something similar this year. So, hey, bro, without further ado, first person I got to bring on, man. First person I got to bring on is dude. A lot of these people, you're going to see the long running theme of Rizzle, because a lot of these people I met on the Rizzle app, real good app, where you meet a lot of real cool creators to this day, right? So this dude, hella funny, got hella jokes, got hella talent, hella ambition, always posting videos, always looking to make people laugh, always looking to do what they supposed to. We got my boy on real quick. Here's my boy Brian Blaze. What's going on?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, brother?
What's up, fellas? Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you, man. What you got going on over there?
Man, I got tired of being gray headed. I had to just let it grow out, man. I just let it grow out, and I was just trying a new style.
Hey,
Do it look
I
good?
rock.
Do it? They see I look like Anderson Varejao or Varejo, or however you say it.
I rock with it, man. I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Jasmine said he likes the hair. I like
I appreciate that. I appreciate
it.
that.
I like
I
what you been
appreciate
up
that.
to, man. What you been doing since last time people seen Brian Blaze?
Man, I just been working. You know, I was busy traveling a lot last year with the little trucking company and all. Had
Mm-hmm.
kind of had kind of just quit doing Instagram and all that because they put me in jail all the time. I don't know for what, but I think it's a handful of people. You know, it's not a lot of people keep it real these days. It's a handful of people, man. I really honestly think, and they could be even people that I just know, like personally. But I really think there's a handful of people that report me because they're soft and sensitive. Not talking bad about nobody. I'm just being real. And that
Mm-hmm.
once your account gets flagged a few times and flagged, it puts a thing on you, man. And
Mm-hmm.
why take all that time and editing? Because I'm a one man person. Like I don't got no team like some people. Like you probably you by yourself too, man. It's a lot of work, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
work just to edit a 1 minute video is a lot of work. But so I had got on that Rizzle, man. I like Rizzle. They show me love on Rizzle, and I know why. Anybody can do that and
Yeah.
talk,
Yeah.
but you can't have
Yeah.
comments on Rizzle. You gotta do this, and a lot of people ain't got it in them to do it to talk to me like they do on this or like this. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
no comments, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, take it
I'm
off.
actually
Yeah,
bald
take it off.
headed.
You getting too
Yeah,
hot talking
hi.
about it.
Yeah, hi,
You
hi, hi.
too-
But
let me ask you this, man. What brought you to Rizzle?
to be honest with you, see, I met you on Rizzle. What did bring me to
Mm-hmm.
Rizzle? I think I just seen it somewhere online one day and hopped on there and did a couple little stupid videos and it just popped off and I started learning it and it's a lot to do on that thing, man. If they can get
Yeah.
a handful, if they can get 3 or 4 or 5 people, celebrity like big time people to jump on it, I believe that thing could take off.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe it could take off.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I like the little direction that they went with them trying to let creators do their own series and sort of branch out and do something other than the conversational thing that they had going on, even
Yeah,
though that's what really made it pop to me, at least when we first went up there. But
yeah,
it gave people like yourself, and like I always said, I wanted to do skits, but the format with Rizzle was a little weird to do it. But they switched
yeah.
it in such a way where if I wanted to, I could definitely do that now up there. And it's just it. I'm interested to see how it grows and what it does. But
Yeah,
I think as far as like these platforms, man, people don't respect or value raw like they used to. I think
exactly.
that's really what the problem is when it comes to them flagging your stuff, and as far as them trying to take down your stuff, is that you got this raw talent of how you perceive the world and what you project in your jokes, because everything, a lot of true stuff comes from jokes, but the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
you bring it to the table is so raw that sometimes I guess it might not even be people can't take it. It might be the bots or the people on Instagram or something that look at it and they go, "Oh no, we can't do this," and they bring it
yeah.
down when it might be something that the people need. Because you put me in the mind of something like the Chappelle Show when I watch one of your videos, right?
They used to call me. Who was that? What y'all called me? The white Samuel L. Jackson. I thought that was funny too. The white Samuel L. Jackson. Hey, I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. I prefer the white Denzel, but I'll take Samuel. You know what I'm saying? But the reason that I like Rizzo,
Come here, come here. You want to say hey? You want to say hey? You want to say hey?
hey, how you doing? How you doing, little lady? How you doing?
It's Brian. Pop down. I'm sure he remembers you. Pop down.
Oh yeah.
Shake
What's
on
your
this,
name?
Brian.
He said, "What's
What's
your
your
name?"
Nessa, you know who you are.
She getting big, ain't she?
She getting
They,
big, man.
they
Shoot, I
grow
remember
fast.
I was on last time I was on Rizzle. I looked at one of the videos. I filmed one of her first steps on Rizzle, bruh. And now
Yeah,
here she is doing full sprints trying to get away from you when you try and snatch something she ain't supposed to have. Like it's
yeah,
crazy. It's crazy. You got some big youngins yourself too.
yeah. They getting big. Hell, mine want to start over. Shit, I'm 42. I ain't trying to change no diapers. You feel me? I thought that shit. I thought that was over with, but I'm about to. You know, you come in with diapers and you go out with diapers, and I'm about at the age. I'm about to start wearing them shits myself. I don't want to change somebody else. But one thing I do want to say real quick about the Rizzle, the way I like it is I don't want to be funny all the time. Like sometimes I don't want to be funny, and it's coming up with your own content day in and day out. But you can hop on that Rizzle, man, and you can go off somebody else's content. You know, that's why I like it. And they love me on Rizzle for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I really believe that it's because that no comments cuts out a lot of hate.
No
Really does.
comments, most definitely. Most
Definitely.
definitely. Once you take out, I think the thing is it's a place. Rizzle at first was a place where creators can appreciate creators.
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
what I think it is. Because as a creator, you don't want nobody making a video talking about, hey, Brian Blaze, fuck you, your shit sucks, and all this, that, and the other. You don't want to hear that shit. So you ain't gonna bring that to nobody else. If you don't like them, you
No.
just gonna swipe and find
If
somebody
you
you do like.
yeah. If you've noticed on Rizzo, like I don't get really raw. I mean, I'm still me, but my deliverance, my what you call it? My how I deliver it is a little bit different. You know. I don't get as raw on Rizzo as I do.
But you definitely, I think you should I think a move that might be beneficial to you is you might have to start doing your own thing as far as like creating yourself a website, and on that website that's where people can come and catch the real raw you doing what
Yeah.
you do with nobody telling you what you can and can't do, no
Yeah.
holds barred, same place. You can put your merch there, you can put your donation there if they want to donate this, that, the other, or if you want to do subscription based, that works well too. I think it's kind of like the YouTuber Spoken Reasons. He had to do that. It's one of those
Yeah.
things where you got to take the industry in your own hands.
I did it for a little bit, but I had a problem driving. Like I couldn't really get nobody to it, but I ain't got no patience, man. Like I
I
need to
feel you.
stick with, you know, like if it comes to money or business or something, I'm driven like go, 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 go. I don't never stop till it's too I get in trouble before I stop, you know, but I don't know, man. I just every time I build one up, I built the one up to 49,000 something and it deleted and that did something to me there. That hurt my feelings.
I
That took,
remember that.
you know, yeah. But yeah. If Rizzo will pop off, they the only one I get paid for. I make about $5 a week. Hey, but
You making more
but
than me.
but look here. I don't they gotta change that. They gotta change that. Like, why is somebody gonna sponsor you and pay when they can watch the same shit for free? Like they need to make some kind of incentive, like subscribe to me and sponsor me and you get something extra or something. Now, I don't know.
Right,
Need to work
right.
something out, but
You get a shout out. I seen some merch, something like that.
something.
Something is yeah.
But you know,
They
my
definitely.
attitude, yeah, my attitude, like I ain't been in that type of mood. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I used to go in on motherfuckers. I go in on, 'em, but I ain't like that. I mean, I'm still me now. I'm like, but I just don't go in like I used to. And I credit Coach Sebastian Taylor a lot for that too on Rizzo because like my first video, I seen him. I thought he was a jerk man with that hat and that outfit. I went in on his ass.
I
Thirty
remember
thousand
that.
people, 30,000 people, 50,000 people attacked me. I'm like, damn. I said, damn, they got his back
Yeah,
like that, you know. And I apologized and manned up, and me and Coach real tight. You know, we real tight on there now. So I think, but he's still funny looking. He's still look like
It's
Jumanji
simple,
and
man.
huh? Well, he looked
You
like
do look like
Jumanji. Look, Jumanji, Crocodile Hunter, and what was the other one? Jumanji, Crocodile Hunter, and was it Crocodile Dundee? I don't know. He's funny though. He's
Hey,
funny. He
I'm
all
gonna
right.
tell you what happened, man. You just outgrew it. You outgrew the bull. You outgrew the BS.
I guess. Yeah.
It ain't nothing new. It's like you mentioned, Colt, Ricky Valero. Those are some people other than you that had a reputation of somebody said something stupid out of line, y'all jumped on them. And it just
I
got to
mean,
the point with each and every one of you where slowly but surely you were just like, it take too much energy to keep getting on these dummies. Let me just chill. Let me
it
go in
does.
my circle. Let me put all this energy that I'm putting on responding to them and making them blow, and let me put that into what I'm doing and what I need to make great. So
Yeah.
it's just a process because your stuff started popping a whole lot better once you said, let me stop giving them attention and let me focus on the people that do show me love and the people that do
Yeah.
care about me, respond to me, mention me, share me,
Yeah.
follow me, stuff like that. That's all it is. But I
Yep.
appreciate you, man. Hey, we do because like you said, we both in the same state, man. We do got to link up one of these days and do something. 2022, most definitely.
We got to, man. And get. I've traveled around a lot last year and met. Chopped it up with Tay. Tay Entertainment. He's funny, dude. That dude funny.
Tay, cool.
That's the whitest black man I ever done met in my life. I went up there and I got stuck in the snowstorm in Missouri. Now my trailer was hanging. I was stuck in the ditch. My trailer was like a foot hanging in the road. Do you know that somebody drove past me and took the energy and called the police on me and told them that I'm blocking the road, and they came and they towed my shit, charged me $1,300, dog. Like, what down south, that where we come from, that motherfucker would have stopped and offered to help me get my shit out the road instead of calling the police on. But they ain't cut like that up top. They ain't like that we is up top now. They ain't like that. It's a different culture, man.
It's different, man.
Yeah, they act like we dumb and slow, and because we talk slow, but we just chilling. We chilling, man.
You know what it is. You want to know what it is? It's because the city girls love Southern dudes. That's
Oh, they do.
Is.
But
And
they
when
talk
we even
junk about
in their
it.
vicinity.
Yeah, but they talk all that junk like, oh, they dumb and slow, but yet when they retire, they all come down this motherfucker, and then they won't go back. You know
and
what I'm saying?
Complain the whole time they here.
Exactly.
Hey.
Crazy, man.
Hey, I love chopping it up with you, man. We got to get you on the podcast more often, man. It was long overdue because a lot of people don't know you supposed to be on the first one. You supposed to be in the first special.
I was. I forget what happened. I stay busy. I be forgetting, man. I be forgetting. I set a reminder, and then I forget. Then I forget the reminder. You know what I'm saying? But I've slowed down a lot now. I ain't driving the truck. I ain't gone all the time. I've slowed down, and I finally learned that when somebody say some hating ass shit on me, I would always clap back at them. Like, you ain't gonna say nothing about, like, you ain't gonna come on my page and say nothing, and I'm just gonna lay down. But I started doing that, and I'm not as intent. Fuck them. They can say all they want to, but they don't have time out of their day to say some shit anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, brother. Before I let you go, man, like I said, you a father yourself. Don't let us get a pop start coming on now. I love me some oldies.
They don't know nothing about that. We got to figure out who the king of Rizzle is, though. Colt think it's Colt, and Montreal just think they both think they can't be touched. We got to do something. We got to figure out who's the man of Rizzle. Who's the American? Who is it? Is it Colt or is it Montreal or is it Mitch? You bet like me. You don't do it as much as they do anymore. But
yeah, I don't think even when I was doing it, I don't think I could have came close to being called the king of Rizzle, to be completely honest. Like there were too many juggernauts out there. Like you got Colt, Montreal, At the time, Ricky Valero, you had yourself, you had Sam 205 was it
Where's he at?
252?
Where he at? 253.
I don't know
Where's
what
he at?
Sam, I don't know what Sam went to. I don't.
I think he got kind of disgusted like me there for a little bit because they had put the cuffs on me there for a little bit, but I hit up what's that little soft I hit up one of the main ones. And he went on there and looked at my stuff. He was like, well, you definitely do all the criteria that you need to do. And then he verified me. And after that, it just kind of took off. But I don't get on there like I should. I got too much other shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't paying my bills. You feel me?
Right. That's why I ain't up there no more. Cause that's the real reason I can tell the truth. Cause they ain't verified me yet. I should have been one of the first people.
You should. Have you went on there and did the request thing?
I did.
Well,
I did everything they was
handle
supposed to do. I put my little rizzle on my Instagram and everything. They didn't give me no check, man. E. Marie even put hashtag check Mitt Savage in one of her videos. Like they were looking out for me, but they won't. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
what I did.
I
think Coke told me to do it. I forget who's the names. You got Adam. Who's the other dude? The main ones. You got Vigil and then that little soft Adam dude. Who's that other dude that be doing them skits like they in heaven and shit with him? I emailed him and hit him up and did what Coke told me to do. And they verified it because see, Rizzle's a good thing about that is like it's humans. Like there's more human involvement. It ain't like a whole algorithm like Instagram. He went in there and he verified me. So maybe you could take that route. But
I might be. I might have to.
You verified in my book. You verified in my book, and I want to get with you on the off the record and teach me how to do that. I don't even know what Rizzle 360 is, but like I wouldn't mind doing skits like with my wigs. I got a bunch of wigs. I can do one and then cut it, and it look like 2 or 3 different people, but you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know how to do it.
See, stuff like that, you might be better asking Dwayne Hurt because Dwayne Hurt more into the special effects and stuff like that. See, I could do a cutaway, but I've seen you do cutaways before, so we both know how to do that.
Yeah.
But Dwayne, and all I got to do is really put more time into learning stuff like that. But Dwayne, with the filmmaking and whatnot, he in a whole nother league when it comes to stuff like that. Like that's baby stuff coming to him.
I was supposed to get up in one of his movies, and he wants me to do them clips and then send them. But I want to damn do that shit for real. I want to go to Baltimore and do it. I want to get in his. I still watch our thing from time to time, bro. That was fun. That was hilarious. I had a good time that night.
Yeah, we definitely got to do more stuff like that, man. Like I said, we definitely got to do an in-person skit because I seen you on the road meeting creators, and once you stop by, I know it's like it's all love, and then you like, hey, let's do something real quick. So we definitely got to get up one of them.
Well, see, everybody got the idea that I was a monster, like I was some monster or something, dude. I give you the shirt off my back. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep no quarters in the car because I give them to the people at the red lights.
Right.
I help other people. I worry about and then I be shorting myself. But hey, it is what it is.
They say you get blessed in the end that way.
That's what they say.
It's all about. That's what it's all about. But hey, man, get down.
See, that's one reason why. That's one reason right there when we ain't got as much time as other folks because we got too many kids.
That was unscripted and everything, boy. Y'all, she climbing on the table getting her some chips.
Got the kid.
Lord. But yeah, man, like I said, you got them older babies, man. So I always like to ask parents with more experience, what advice would you give a youngster like me for bringing up these youngers into this world?
Man, you can't really shelter them because then they're gonna be soft. But like, Mama, the thing that I would say that if I could just say one thing, it would be just stay to yourself, man. Friends, this ain't the 90s. The 90s is gone. Like, there ain't no really such thing as true friends no more because everybody got their own agenda. They gonna fuck with you while you benefit. When you ain't benefiting them no more, they gone. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Right.
hard to find good old country boys like me and you that genuinely care about people. You know what I'm saying? And if I tell somebody I care about them, I care about them. And if I don't, I'll tell them. But like,
Mm-hmm.
it's the company that you keep. I tell them stick to themselves. Just watch who they hang out with, man. Because anytime I ever got in trouble back in the day for wilding out and shit, I mean, I'm not blaming nobody. I do what I do, but I was easily
You get
influenced.
wrong company. You get around
Yeah.
that wrong company. Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes you ain't got
Yep.
to do nothing. You just be around. That's it.
Hand of one, hand of all. If you with them,
There,
you guilty.
there you go.
And that's what
There
I
you
worry
go.
about. And with all these damn drugs, different stuff, it's a lot of shit out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure you keep them. Make sure they keep their head on straight. Don't get involved with the wrong people. And keep it moving. And
That's
ain't
what
no
it's.
young person. There's not a reason in the world that any young person they should never even have to work for somebody. You know what I'm saying? With this social
Yeah.
media, and there's so many different ways to make money on your own.
Uh-huh.
Unless you got a goal to be a doctor or a lawyer or something you need a degree for, don't work. Don't punch nobody else's clock and make them dollars while you making sense. Because you really ain't making you're making sense, but you ain't making sense. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I say.
That's
Because at the end of the day, motherfucker died, and if you die tonight, they're gonna be somebody else in there in the morning doing the job that you was doing today.
the
That's
next
just
day.
life, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
I know I
Yeah.
be
Who
talking too
you
much. I'm gonna let
mean?
you. I ain't gonna take all your time.
Who you mean? Look, she came over here gonna mean mug me. What's going on? What's your
Hey, that's
frustration?
good.
Yeah, she need to say that for the boys, not a daddy though. That's what she
Damn right.
need.
Damn right.
Hey. But yeah,
Damn
Brian. Hey
right.
man, we appreciate you, brother. Hey, tell the
How
people.
do I?
I know it's already on the bottom, but tell the people where they can follow you at.
Man, you don't you don't want to follow me. I ain't doing nothing these days. But I be on Instagram. Everybody everybody knows like I'm the king of fucking starting over on Instagram. I done had 2759 fucking accounts on Instagram because they keep blocking me and banning me and deleting me, or somebody will hack my account and I can't get back in it. I'm not trying to start over, but I just ain't no quitter. But Rizzle, Instagram, and I would say Clapper and Facebook, but I'm not consistent with any of them. So
Right.
don't
I
even
just
really waste y'all's time because I ain't popping on shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't popping on nothing no more. They don't. And if you ain't got 20,000 followers, they ain't fucking with you anyway.
Hey, he being modest. He being modest. Brian is popping on a lot of stuff, y'all. What's going on, Dwayne? Where you at, man? Man, Dwayne. Ooh, Brian popping on a lot of
How do
stuff, man. Let's
can I
see.
can stay on here and watch, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Okay.
It's also on my YouTube channel. I got the link up on Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff. So you can watch all that
Okay.
stuff live. You can comment on YouTube. It's gonna come right here.
All
You
right.
can put it up here like bow. Put Dwayne commented something. He right there.
Dwayne in there. Okay. Dwayne hurt.
Yeah, hey baby.
Well,
Yeah.
who is it? Yeah,
But
that's the love doctors right there, boy. That is. Look, that's the love doctors, boy.
yeah,
I'm
Brian,
gonna be
we'll
quiet.
see you later, brother. Thank you for coming up here, man.
Hey, thank you for having me. Even after I let you down last year. I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happened. I think I might have been on the road, but I'm glad I was
Hey,
here, and I appreciate you giving me another chance.
the important
Says a
thing is
lot
that
about
you're
you.
here, brother. You
Exactly.
always got a chance with me, man. I can't let down one of my North Carolina brothers. Come on now. You
That's
know
what I'm
you was
trying
coming
to
up
say,
here
man.
too. What?
That's what I'm trying to say. You in Orangeburg? Where you at? No, that's
To
South
Goldsboro.
Carolina. Goldsboro. Okay. I might have to come see you, man. Chop it up. Chop it up one weekend. We'll do some shit.
For
We'll
sure.
make them laugh
For
now.
sure.
We can make them laugh now.
Oh yeah.
We might make
Oh
them
yeah.
might
We
make
got
them mad, but we'll make them laugh though.
it. We got it. Hey, you gonna say bye to Brian? You say bye
Bye
bye.
bye, Miss
There you
Thing.
go. There
You
you
be
go.
good, okay? We'll holler
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, Nessie. Yeah, that was my boy Brian Blaze, y'all. I'll show y'all right now. I got an exclusive. Don't tell nobody. Y'all don't tell Dwayne. Don't tag him. Don't do nothing. We about to see this scared crazy real quick. Y'all check this out. I'll let y'all in a minute. Ooh.
Meet Rodney Smalls. Rodney had a thing for the ladies. Rodney had a special way of talking to the ladies.
I don't want to live over here with Jimmy. I don't want to be here no more. Okay, so look. With that being said, can a brother come stay with you?
Rodney, no.
I'll rub your booty. I'll rub your booty.
Ooh, he's a real smooth operator. Rodney was known for cheating on women.
You know what you need, Rodney? You need prayer.
Shut up, Jimmy. He just so happened to cheat on a woman who was gonna.
Enjoy the life that you have left, because by the end of tonight, you will reap what you sow.
That's supposed to mean.
Oh, and also enjoy the ones you love while you can. And Tinnitus and Tinswa and Tinnitus and Shah and Tinnitus and Tinswa, Tinnitus and Tinnitus and Tinnitus and Tinswa.
Rodney, wake up.
I can't see.
Yeah. Can you say that? I guess not. I guess not. Hold on, my boy Dwayne in here. Dwayne, talk to the people. Talk to the people.
Hey, look, what's up, y'all? Hey, but you know what the problem was? Hey,
What's up?
I went to the wrong link, brother. I went to the link. I forgot how to get on here, right? I went to the link you posted on the Instagram on the post. I was like, I copied, I pasted that joint. He was like, yeah, be there. And I was like, damn, I'm watching them. Well, how you get back to the stream? The stream? Oh, all right. What's up, Nessa?
Sit down.
Nessa? All right, Nessa.
She trying to tell her mama to sit down.
Hey, sit down, Faith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sit down. How you doing, Faith?
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey man, I tried to get up in here with that last interview, but you know, like I said, I was like, damn, am I supposed to get on the same link we was on? Or do I get on like I thought you were gonna have like a new joint for a minute. So I was like, oh
shit. Yeah, we could have got you, man. You miss Brian Blaze, man.
Brian Blaze, I see him. I seen the last half of that. What's up, Brian? What's up, my brother? We got to definitely, connect and do some work.
Do some work.
Got the Henny.
Not letting her leave.
Hey man, but yeah, I caught y'all. I caught most of it. Like, you know what I mean. I just didn't know how to get back up in here. Hey man, like I said, your camera clear as hell, man. You got
Man, you
right.
know what? My joint just looked a little better because in the settings I was messing with the camera and I did a little effect where it kind of blurs the background, so it makes me look a little clearer.
Yeah, your joint crisp. It's like I could see where the camera did change a little bit, but this joint look crispy, brother. I'm up there looking like, my shit look. I'm on my. I went back to the laptop.
It don't look that bad, man. It don't look that bad.
All right. Hold on, I got something. Hold on, I got something. Let me get the light. Let me get the light. Hold on. Let the light. I'm a little extra with it.
This man here, man.
This
man here.
It's ghetto, y'all. It's ghetto time. All right. That I'm probably do no different. This shit don't look different. Let me take this back.
Hey, man. We done kept my boy waiting for too long now, so we got to bring him on, man.
Okay, who next? Who up next?
This is another OG juggernaut from Rizzle, man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is my dude. I've been following him since before I started posting on Rizzle, back when I was just spectating to see what was going on, deciding if I was going to come up here or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I say that this dude is a legend, when you're talking about that platform, you have to speak of his name. I'm talking about you have to speak. Like, you can't say, yeah, I watched Rizzle and I like so-and-so and so-and-so and not mention this man's name. That's how deep this is.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to be frozen? Oh, that was doggone. Brian Blaze hit me up like 30 minutes ago. Like, are you supposed to be frozen? So I was like, hold on, you freezing? But yeah, man, like I said, he got his podcast, Real Talk with Star Scorpio. Our boy, hey, let's bring him in, man. Star Scorpio, what's happening, brother?
What's up, good brother?
What's happening?
Yo. What's good?
Make sure my daughter didn't leave.
I've actually watched a couple of his of your podcasts. I've been seeing as he posts some like little clips of it on Instagram, and then I'd go and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, trust me. The Herd Mitch Savage.
It looked professional, brother. I'm tell you that. It looked professional.
Trust, man. I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing a lot of things in my life, man. And you guys are younger than me, man. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Whoa, man. See that? And how old is Mitch?
He's like I think Mitch like 26.
Oh
26,
my.
27.
Yo, do you guys know my age? Do you know my age?
I don't know. He's like, no, you can't be like 40. He said he's way older than that.
Yo, higher, man. Go a little higher.
55.
How much?
55.
I can't hear you.
55.
No. 48. 48.
Oh man, that ain't bad. All right, I thought like, oh, they're 60. Oh, you're doing a great job.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? I did Uber for like 6 months, and one of my thrills was when I pick people up, and then we get to chatting, and then I say, "Yo, how old do you think I am?" I had some people think I'm like in my 20s, and then when I dropped to them that I had my daughter was like 20 at the time. She's 23 now. When I dropped to them, I had a 20-year-old daughter. They was like, their mind was blown. You know what I mean? Crazy, man.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, you don't look well. I don't know what old looks not like nowadays. This generation, it looks good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can't tell if people are like in their 60s or look at Samuel L. Jackson. He like 73.
Trust me, I know, man. Yeah, it's weird, man. Some people look their age, and then some people's like, whoa.
Right.
Even J-Lo. Look at J-Lo, man. You know what I mean?
She still looks
She's
good,
50,
man.
I think, right? It's like crazy.
Yeah, she got to be like 50 at least. Her and
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
I mean,
crazy.
I think everybody working out and taking care of themselves, you know. I would like to think that, but I mean, I know J-Lo's working out.
Yeah.
She's always working out.
Yo, I see Jassim in the chat. He said Tom Cruise is 59. Yeah, man. Looks 30.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
stop. Oh, what's up, Jackson? Damn, Tom Cruise 59 and still doing the Mission Impossibles like he doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Them
Yo, so
stunts.
where are you guys? Where you live?
Oh, I'm in Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore, and
Baltimore.
Mitch is in North Carolina.
Oh, that's where WrenchTurna's from right now.
Yep, yep,
Thinking,
yep,
yeah,
yep. Him and man, I forgot who else was on Rizzle from North Carolina. It's somebody else. I think Brian Blaze is from North Carolina.
Brian Blaze. I like Brian Blaze, man.
Yeah, me too.
Uh,
He's entertaining.
wait, so were you on Rizzo when I was on Rizzo?
Yeah. I mean, how long have you been on Rizzle?
No, man. You see when the pandemic came, right?
Yeah.
In March 2020. So Mitch
That's
was asking.
that's the same month I joined Rizzle in March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Mitch was asking Brian, I think, like when he got on or why he got on. And for me, I was like, I always had a job. I've been at my job for like 15 years, but I always had a side hustle,
Oh
stand up
yeah.
comedy and all that, right? But yo, I was looking to make more money. I'm always looking to monetize things, right?
Right.
So my wife and I had a cake business for like 20 years. And when YouTube wasn't going on with their, I don't want to swear, man, with their nonsense, when they weren't going on with the nonsense, I was partnered with YouTube. And what I would do is film my wife's cakes from beginning to end, but then chop it up and only put like a minute, like 60 seconds, because people have
Wow.
short attention spans. They don't want to watch videos, right?
Yeah.
So I'd put it up and then I get the hits. And then like my hits on my wife's cakes, it's so funny. Eh? The hits on my wife's cakes like 53,000 and
Wow.
75,000, 91,000. Yeah, my highest views on YouTube right now is 747,000. And it was just
Ooh,
a soccer video that I filmed and
Jesus.
chopped it up. But what I'm
Sometimes.
getting at is I was partnered with YouTube. They dropped me because they upped the what do you call it? The watch hours to 4,000 watch hours.
Oh,
And then you have to have over 1,000 followers, which I have now. I've got like 1,200, but which is small, I'm little fish, right? But they dropped me because I'm not at 4,000 watch hours. So I
dang.
was looking for a side hustle. So I was watching YouTube and I seen this guy do an ad for Rizzle. I'm like, what is this Rizzle, right? So I said,
Right.
let me just go to the app, check it out, App Store, because I heard you can get paid. So that was my intention, straight up. I was like,
Oh,
okay, you
yeah.
can get paid. But when I got on it, it was a totally different feeling. I had money coming in, but it's the people that I met that just made me get through the pandemic, man. Like all,
Dang.
and it's all Americans, like and from India, but I was dealing with all Americans, and I'm the only guy from Toronto here, right? It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I joined Rizzle for the same reason. When Mitch told me you can jump on there and get paid for your content
Yeah,
just by making videos, and I made like the first 30 videos in like
yeah,
3 days. I was like, oh yeah, if I get all this money,
yeah, yeah,
they was they was being funny with the money. I was like, hey, I'm leaving this.
yeah. But then, yeah, then I realized, the money wasn't coming in, like whatever. But I lost it for that. I was like, I wasn't on there for that anymore. I like the conversation that people were having, and I think I got off before Mitch got on, though, right, Mitch?
Yeah. I think I had just missed you. I think you were still posting while I was watching, but it was like right after you had just finished, like for good, where I said,
Yeah,
"Let me get up here and do something."
yeah,
So yeah, we happen to miss each other when it comes to that, but the influence was definitely there.
yeah. I didn't know how many people were watching me, but what the guy who like really inspired me, there's more than one. But when I got on Montreal, um he was responding. Like I didn't know if this was an app where people don't respond to what you post, but Montreal
Mhm.
would respond to everything I did. And GQ actually motivated me to get back into the comedy. And then DC, yo, anytime I drop a message, DC always gets back. You know what I mean? That guy
Yeah,
he's
Mhm.
good.
DC is cool,
He's
man.
good
All
with
three of them people is
responding.
like, oh, Montreal's from North Carolina too.
Oh,
Jasmine,
Montreal,
Montreal,
yeah,
good
yeah.
yes.
looking out, Jasmine.
Mm. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
Mitch, when I saw the promo for this, man, I was like, I gotta hop on this. You know what I mean? If I could
Oh
contribute
man,
somehow.
I
One thing that
appreciate you.
one thing that cracks me up. I know a lot of people in Toronto, whether it be in the music industry, comedy, you name it, right? But it's so crazy to build a following. It's like it's a lot of work, man. And
Yeah.
It
yeah,
is.
and
It
I'm on
is.
Instagram, and I only got 300 something followers, but the people I know and stuff, it's like, how do you build this audience? Because I'm old, right? I'm still trying to figure everything out, man. But yeah, podcast is going well though.
Hey man, I'm entertained by it. I gotta catch up on some
Yeah.
episodes. I see you had
Yeah,
Wrench
man.
Turner. You
Yeah.
had Wrench Turner on the other one. I see
Yeah,
the one joint I seen.
yeah. One of the funniest guy, the first guy I had was our dude on Rizzle, man, Eric Escobar. You
Yeah.
guys know Eric, right?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
no? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on my second show,
Wow.
comedian. But
Is
yeah,
there somebody that you might not have reached out yet that you're like, I think I want to get them on an episode and just chop it up with?
yeah, yeah. Will Smith. Yo, you know what? You know
Doable
what
though.
entertained?
It's doable.
Yo, you know what entertains me though? When I hit people up, like hit people, I don't even care, man. That's one thing I learned when I got older. Like I don't care. Um, I lost a lot of people in life, and I know a lot of people have, but mine's not. My people is not to like to violence. We got violence in Toronto, but it's not to that scale in the states. But when I say I lost people, it's these damn conditions, man, like cancer and thing. And I lost a good friend to ALS last year, and it's just people that get in diseases and things like that. And then I said to myself, you know what? Life is so short. You can't let people stop you for what you want to do. And you know what's funny? When I started my podcast, you see my new background here, right?
Yep.
I
Right.
was like, I need to start this. I had an epiphany, and then my daughter's friend is a tattoo artist, and she's the one that really got me. I was like, inspired. I was trying to figure things out. Like, you can blur your background, you could do all these things. What I noticed when I blurred my background, you could see the background through the headphones. And then I was like, any kind of background I used, any lighting, it wasn't working. So I figured everything out. I got my mic and my light, and I'm like, I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna film in my garage. That's where I work out. This is my stomping ground. So a comic that I know had made a comment about, oh, look at you, you're in the storage room or something. Yo, I blocked that guy on Instagram, and this is a guy that used to look up to me too in comedy. But I blocked him because I don't want no negativity. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Right.
I have real friends and family that support me, and that's all I need just to keep going, right? But people don't understand there's gonna be a progression in things, right? So yeah, I filmed in the garage first while I try and figure things out in my basement now. You know what I mean? And now I figured it out. I got Ali up here, and I got Star Scorpio there. You know what I mean? So, and you know what inspires me? You guys too, man. Like
Oh
Mitch,
man.
man. You just keep pushing. And D Hurt, it's you, right? With Wrench DJing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I try and tune in when I can on Thursdays, I believe it is too, right?
Yep. And,
Yeah,
at
man.
10
It's
o'clock.
nice to support people. You know what I mean?
Always.
Yeah.
Always, brother. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you definitely made me just feel special. Good God Almighty, man. It's like you never know. You never know until you give people their flowers. Like never would have known you was even paying attention like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man. Trust me.
But
Trust me.
we definitely appreciate you, man. We appreciate
Mm,
you, and I appreciate the work that you put out that paved the way for me to get on Rizzle and do what I did to meet the people and create the network that I created to where
yeah.
we can do stuff like this because of that
Yeah.
sort of
Absolutely.
chain reaction that you can put out with you just putting videos out, just doing what you're doing, and
Yeah.
look at the ripples that you made. You know what I mean? So
Trust
I
me. Trust me.
appreciate you, man, and I thank you for that.
Yeah,
Made a lot
anytime,
of
man. Anytime.
connections.
Those
And you know
connections,
what's crazy? Um, I was good in school, but not, like not your 80, 90. In college, I killed it. But in high school, you know, I was more jokey into the girls and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? I didn't read a lot, right?
Right.
So I struggle for words. Sometimes I get choked up talking about this, man. But I struggle for words a lot. And when I hear people that are articulate speak, and even on my podcast, I'm like, wow, man. I look up to people like this, and like I wish I had that vocab. But for me, it's just you got to keep reading and learning and educating yourself,
Yeah.
and you get challenged a lot in life. So sometimes when I have to get ready for a podcast, I write everything down and prepare myself. I can't just wing things. Like even me talking right now, I don't usually do this. I got to be prepared for things. You know what I mean? Even in my
I,
job, I do a lot of presentations. I prepare. Like I have to write down and know what I'm saying. I'm not off the top. So and when I'm just shooting it with my friends, yeah, I'm off the top. Blah blah blah. But when it's something official, yo, I struggle with like vocab, man. And I believe I'm borderline dyslexic, but because I mix up my words and numbers sometimes, but I never got diagnosed. But it's just a message to people like don't let these things hold you back, man. You know what I mean?
absolutely,
Don't let
brother.
anyone's
Yeah,
comments hold you back, negativity hold you back. Just think of the positive, man.
Man.
Mm.
yeah, yeah. We definitely, hey, we definitely need more positivity in this world, man. Especially when it comes to the world of the creators. I think it got too competitive in certain ways. It got way too competitive, and it
Yeah.
stopped being, yo, let's collab, let's build on something. I like what you're doing. Hey, can you teach me how to do this? It stopped being that, and it started being, how can I one up this person? Oh, man, Dwayne making a movie. How can I make a movie, make one better than his? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Mitch got this podcast going on. How can I do a podcast and one up him, do better than him? And it's gotten to the point where it don't, like, I don't reach out to people to collab that often. And a lot of people can tell you from years of knowing me that if they could point out one person that I collab with, they'll usually say Dwayne Hurt most
Yeah,
of the time.
yeah.
and, and me and Dwayne know what it's been about almost, if not more than 10 years now, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's just us often knowing each other as creators and working with each other that one time to the point where we're like, yo, I like what you're doing. You appreciate what I'm doing. When we work together, we build something great. Let's just keep this going. Like I don't. It got to the point where it's like I'm not really that comfortable collaborating with anybody else. Like, if it ain't Dwayne, I don't know if I can make it work. So,
Oh man, I appreciate
but
it, bro.
just, but like I
Now we
said,
got a movie.
this
Now we got a movie.
they like now we got a movie. Yeah, now we got a movie. I appreciate it, man. But it's just being able to do things like this, to be able to have. I'm sorry, where'd it go? To be able to have things like have people like Star Scorpio come up here, or Brian Blaze, or Colt Sebastian Taylor, Jasmine GQ, and to be able to have those good talks and this positive reinforcement. This is the stuff that I live for, man. Stuff that I didn't think was out there at one point in time. So
Yeah.
Trust me, trust me. So what's the ultimate goal for both of you? Like, is it
in
to
life or with the
wait,
podcast,
do you guys have the day jobs like me or no? What do you do?
yeah,
Hmm.
I
yeah.
sell drugs. So now I'm
What?
I wouldn't say that on the podcast.
Dwayne is a full-time filmmaker. He don't need to
I
be
am,
making
and I do
He don't need to
marketing,
be making
and I'm getting more and more into the TV ad thing. I got ads on the radio, I got
Oh,
ads on
nice.
TV,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do a lot more because I have another movie coming out, so I'll be able to tackle both of them on 371 TV channels on television. You know, from BET to everything you see on cable,
Yeah.
basically. And then I'm gonna have it in rotation. I just learned about it, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
budget it now. So definitely.
That,
I just
and
work in a
Mitch,
warehouse.
but I see you're living for your daughter, right? You're living for your daughter,
Yeah,
man. Mm.
absolutely, absolutely. As far as like entertainment,
And
as
I'm
far as
getting
entertainment, as far as entertainment, my main goal is to excuse me. As far as entertainment, my main goal is to get to the point where I don't have to do nothing else but write. Like I love
Yeah.
acting, I love making music, but writing has always been my biggest passion. And I learned that everything that I've done that I enjoy doing is derivative of me writing something.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to do those milestones. I want to make TV shows. I want to make cartoons. I want to make movies. I want to be acting these things, and I want to get to the point to where once I'm finally too old to do this stuff anymore, I can be on my Stan Lee and just work on writing and creating and building my universes and whatever I plan to do and having people enjoy that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm living for that passive income coming in, man. You always gotta let that passive income, man. Gotta get different
That's
streams
what
of
it's
revenue,
about.
man.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man. I'm really trying to be the next Stan Lee. That's what I want to do. Just want to be, just let me cameo in my movies every now and then that's it. Now,
Yo, have you
I
guys ever
think
been have you ever been like discouraged, like where you just jump off everything for a minute because you had enough of something?
I've recently just like stopped being on Instagram for like a few weeks. You know, I did like a little break because I felt like I mean, I had enough of it at the point. It was like redundant for a minute, and then I really ran out of stuff, interesting stuff to post. So I'm like, well, I done posted everything that I need. I don't have no new content, nothing. So when I come back, I'm gonna have some news so that way it's fresh.
Yeah.
So I only get on like I only post something like every 2 Thursdays or something, you know.
Okay.
Like that.
And do you notice the followers dropping off, or they stay true to you, or what? On IG,
on Instagram. Well, recently they stay true. Like if I post like a post, but in my stories, you know, when you post stories, I can see them like falling out only because I'm not doing it as much. So yeah, I can see them falling out in the stories. There used to be a lot of people in the stories, but I guess they wouldn't pay attention no more since I ain't really been on there.
Yeah, okay. Mitch, what about you?
I think me being discouraged either from the lack of well, I'm not going to say the lack of me feeling like I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Usually early on is what made me would drop off or decide, I'm not doing this. And there's been plenty of times where I just outright quit. But I think the biggest deterrent I have from me working or making things is when I go through something in life.
Yeah.
And usually it's because I don't want to do anything from a negative place. Because once you do that, it's like the cartoon, for example. We've been working on this cartoon for since 2018. We've been working on this cartoon, and I done hit bumps and hurdles, and it got to the point where I didn't feel good about where I was in life. But at the same time, I was like, man, I got these people who want the voice act for these characters. These people waiting on these scripts. I need to just go out here and do this and do that. And I did it. And I sent scripts out. I met with people about what they should do with their lines. And I don't think I ever said it, but I secretly hated it. I hated what I wrote. I hated how it turned out. But I was like, it wasn't bad, but I know I could have done way better. But it was just to the point where it was like I knew I needed to do it. So I just pretty much half-assed it instead of going all the way and doing what I was supposed to do and getting my mental right so I can be in a place where I can make something a little bit happier, get to a better space of mind where I can exercise my imagination to do certain things. So I've gone to the point where I'll dip off and be like, yo, I need a break. Usually I'll make a video or go live and say, I need a break. I need to chill. I'm going to get back with y'all when I get my mind right. But right now, I can't make anything if I'm feeling like this. So I dip off like that. But usually not to just give up or abandon projects or whatnot. I try to just take the time to get my mind right. Don't try and push myself through burnout or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that's usually what it takes. So how do you handle it? So everybody handles it differently.
Yeah, yo. So again, I used to quit a lot of things, man, which wasn't good, man. When I did comedy, and again, my wife and I went through a lot of struggles. We were young parents, man. I have my daughter at 23 years old, and then we just bought a house a year later. So I was like $30,000 in debt. working a job that wasn't paying enough, so living out credit. Man, it was crazy. And then had a lot of medical problems. Like my wife had medical problems, and just a lot of stress when I was in my 20s, man, and early 30s. And I noticed I started comedy at 28. And anytime that I went through a rough patch, I was like, yo, I can't do comedy. I can't focus. You know what I mean? Some people block it out and they do what they got to do. You know what I mean? They perform. I've done that in certain instances. But when I was going through something rough at work or at home, whatever, I couldn't, I wouldn't do shows because my mind's not there. And I was like, and I just feel like giving up. So many times I felt like giving up on life. But I always pushed through, right? We made it through, paying bills, paying down the mortgage, doing everything, doing what we have to do. Daughters in university now because we never gave up. But I always stopped things, man. But what's changed now is, like I said, a lot of people I know passed away. And then I look at life and I'm like, yo, life is really short, man. You got nothing to lose. So when I started a podcast, this is something I'd usually stop if I can't get certain guests and all this stuff and all. But I'm like, nah. There's a lot of people out there. I better reach out to everybody. And if you see, I got like 15 guests. My last guest was a DJ. He's crazy DJ. I've got to edit it right after this show, and that's 15 episodes that I did. And you guys know you got to edit this thing, man. It's a lot of time. I like editing, but it's a lot of time and patience. But I already have like 10 people for 2022 lined up to do my show, and I'm not stopping now. It doesn't matter if it gets big. I'm doing it for me, and I'm also doing it for charity too. I'm giving money to foundations and things like that. So
Yes, Lord.
whatever happens, happens, man. But I don't stop no more. Even if things happen, I'm gonna keep pushing. You know what I mean? But
Right.
and you know what I noticed? I'm a little older than you guys. What I noticed is, because I've done a lot of things, when I reach that point where you feel like giving up, that's when you have to push harder. I don't know if you heard that before. Because if you look at any entertainer in music, in comedy, anything, man, these guys had challenges and girls challenges throughout their years, but they are where they are because they didn't stop. Kevin Hart, you name it. These people went through challenges, sleeping in cars, doing all this thing. Like, who's that girl that Kevin Hart like backed with the mole on her face?
Oh, Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany
If
Haddish.
you know what I mean? When you hear her story, oh my gosh, man. Crazy, man.
Deep story, man.
But you know what's cool? You know what you gotta do too? Like, I don't know if you guys believe in that, like putting it out in the universe. You put things out, man, and it comes back, man. I do that all the time, man. You just think about it and manifest it. And good things will happen. And you guys know the Jim Carrey story. You know Jim Carrey's Canadian. Right? Jim Carrey. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. You know how he wrote himself $1 million check. You know that story?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He
man.
wrote it into spoken into existence.
Yeah, man. And then when he made his million, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Push past, man. Adversity.
Definitely.
Gotta keep going.
Keep going no matter what, y'all.
So who else
So
you got on
listen-
this? Who else you got coming up after?
We got Jasmine and GQ right now.
I never met Jasmine.
You've never met Jasmine?
No.
Was Jasmine on Rizzle when you were on Rizzle? Were y'all
He
on
was on
Rizzle at the
Rizzle,
same
but
time?
when I say met, I mean I don't think we like responded to each other's posts,
Like
but I know
conversed,
of
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We can definitely arrange that, man. Jasmine is one of the most solid people on Rizzle, hands down, when it comes to someone that you can sit down and have a conversation and learn from.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, Dwayne, should we hook that up?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. A meet and greet. Right here.
Meet and greet. Vanessa, you want to say something? Okay. Jasmine, come on. What's going on,
What
Jasmine?
is up, guys?
Oh,
What's
there we
up, man? Jasmine, meet Star
Yo, what up, bro?
Scorpio. Star Scorpio.
What's up, Star Scorpio? Great to meet you for the first time.
Yeah. So I know of you. You know of me too, or what?
Not really.
What? Yo, did you hear
I
that, Finch?
never
Yo,
live under a
Jason, what
rock.
you been up to?
Yo, I gotta add Jasmine to IG then.
Yo,
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
What's your
What's your
handle, Ren? What's your
IG?
handle? What's that?
What's your IG?
Why, it's right there. It's Star
It's
Scorpio.
scrolling below your head.
Oh, oh, that's pretty unique.
There's 6 O's at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and help you out with that.
Okay, I see it.
My eyesight is going bad, and when I was looking at everybody's handles, I was like, "Star Scorpio, we will put all these O's
Oh,
on the little screen." I got. I was like,
Yo, you know how I got that? So my handle is Star Scorpio. That's without the 6 O's, but it's DC, man. DC used to say Star Scorpio, right? And
Right,
when I
yeah.
wanted to put Star Scorpio on Instagram, it was taken or something. I can't remember. So I said, let me just put the 6 O's there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's a cool story. Man, shoot, we got to get DC up here one day, man. It's been a long time since I talked to that dude, man.
Yeah, I ain't talking in a minute.
Yeah.
I see him post every day.
Yeah, yo, how many followers do you have, Jasmine, on Instagram?
Let's check. 563 because you just followed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you just put me at
That's
360, 368 probably. I'm really
Mhm.
low. Yeah.
love right there. Jasmine, what you been up to lately, man?
Not much. Just, trying to find more inspiration for my next artwork, school, life. Yeah.
I get it. I feel like we're all at that point where we're just like, you just sort of just moving. It's not a bad thing, but you just going with the wind and trusting the wind wherever it takes you.
Yeah,
One of those situations.
Yeah.
I like how I just put that together. That was not planned at all.
that was strong.
That was hey.
You must be good at improv.
Hey, so are you still doing carousels?
Yeah, I'm actually still developing one, but honestly, it's just like a very rough draft. It's not gonna come until like the end of the year. Yeah.
I always wanted to know how did you like what made you start making those carousels?
It was actually just by looking at other people's carousels. Like, I remember one day I was like scrolling through Instagram and I see like all these like colorful posts. I'm like scrolling through them, like, this is like so cool. How do you do it? And I even like see their follower count. It's like so big. And I'm like, I've never heard these people, never knew these type of things existed on IG. And during the time, like the Instagram carousel hashtag had like only 10K posts. So it was like all very early.
Wow.
And I was like, I gotta cash in on this thing because not many people are doing it. Maybe I might go on top. So I just went with it. It was a lot of work in the beginning, but I found my process. And here I am today.
Hey, I like your work.
Jason, let me ask you a question. Did you feel any deja vu while you were saying that?
Well, yeah, I feel kind of lightheaded from the booster.
You got a booster.
Oh, you got the
I
booster.
asked you that because last year he asked you that exact same question. You gave that exact same answer. It was literally the exact same.
I asked you that question last year.
You asked him that last year. I had just finished watching that video too before
Wait, did I just say that like word for word?
Almost word for word, exactly.
Almost. Okay.
Almost.
Oh, snap. I should have watched that before we did that.
That's why I did it. I knew some people were going to come back on. I was like, I don't want to ask the same thing.
Oh, Mitch. Just to let you know, when I was watching like Star Scorpio talking to you guys about like various stuff, like like side hustles, entertainment industry and stuff. I don't know, like I gotta take as a compliment, Star Scorpio, but your voice is just so soothing that I literally had deja vu before I came here.
Wow. Are you serious?
Mhm.
Jesus. I've heard that before too. My CEO at my company actually told me that.
Really?
Yeah, she said your voice is good, and she said you have a voice for radio.
How about to say you
Yeah.
got a good radio? I'm about to say that like
Yeah.
it's like nice and you belong right there. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Wow, you guys got to stop with that. Wow.
Hey
Dude,
man,
just replace Howard Stern, man. Like,
hey,
I
and
will
he got
start a petition.
got the
I will
comedy
start a
too.
petition.
Got the comedy too. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Yo, for a
Yeah,
minute there, Howard Stern is not the same guy I used to watch years ago, man.
Yeah,
really?
he's different
He's
now.
changed.
he's
Yeah.
different. He's
Like
different.
he toned it down. I
Yeah.
guess of how the world is with the movements is. He ain't trying to get shut. They gonna shut him down.
Yeah.
If he kept going
Yeah,
to
they got people out here for way less than what he done.
yeah.
Shoot, I don't blame him when you put it like that.
Yeah, he's actually giving like straight up decent interviews now when he interview people. It's like, damn, this ain't the same dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Didn't he
Livy,
do one with Billie Eilish that like got like a lot of press?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't even
Okay.
listen to him anymore though, so I don't even know.
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Mhm.
Last time I seen him, he was I just remember he was on I think it was American. What is it? He was on American Idol, or
Oh, he's a judge, you mean, for something?
yeah, he was a judge on one of them shows.
America's Got Talent or something like that, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, what's going on with the virus in your areas, man?
Oh, my area?
Yeah,
Or
like all of you. What's going on with this with you? The Omicron or whatever now, man.
Oh, Megatron.
The Megatron variant.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right now they haven't. I mean, I would think it's like the same as everyone, but right now it's like they're not shutting anything down yet.
Yeah.
But
You're
the
lucky.
hospitals are the hospital beds are filled up. You know what I'm saying? It's like we run out of space here. So it's like I can see how soon they might start shutting things down. They started shutting a few businesses down because
Yeah.
it's attracting a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I can see the theaters getting shut back down, especially now that Spider-Man and all the Matrix is out. Movies that will be selling, like these movies are selling out, and they can't separate you. They don't have enough room to separate people in these theaters. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What about you, Jasmine and Mitch? How's the
Oh
virus
my
up there?
god. Where do I begin? Actually, wait, Mitch, mine's like a long story. I think you should go.
Mine is basically like Dwayne's, to be honest. It won't no different. Like people, it just ain't hit hard enough yet, so people ain't really taking precaution until it really starts showing up down here.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as people keep doing what you're supposed to do, wash your hands, wear your mask, take the vaccines, everything should be all right, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. But Jason, what's going on, brother?
It's a severe overreaction. Like, that's just the overall story.
Yeah.
So the thing about Omicron is like they say like the hospitals are full, but my mom's like a nurse and she tells me they're not full because of COVID. It's actually full because a lot of people are like having like broken arms or people are getting their elective surgeries because you know how like for a long time they had to like delay that stuff. So
Yeah.
they're still going through that stuff. People being stupid, like I don't know, jumping off buildings trying to like do ping pong or something. I don't know. But what's crazy is that we had a recall election. I don't know if you guys were like paying attention to our area.
Wait, where are you?
Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Like the thing about our area is like we're so like crazy about COVID, yet it's like, if everything's like unnecessary. And I remember like, well, all the other states had like schools open for like during like most of 2021. For us, it's like we only got to go back in person in like the fall. Well, everyone else had like winter and spring and summer.
Damn.
And then I remember like before school started for me, like the recall election just finished. And what was interesting is that the day before the results came, a lot of like students that I was like fond of, a lot of my relatives that are like young, even myself, like we wanted this guy out, the current governor, because like he like shut down schools for so long, and it's just like upsetting because it's like our grades dropped, mental health dropped and stuff.
Mhm.
And I remember like on the campaign trail, that guy, that Newsom guy, he'd
You're
be
talking about
like,
Gavin Newsom, right?
yeah,
Mm,
Gavin Nuisance.
yeah.
Yeah. The guy was like, I'm not gonna shut down schools, you know, everything's gonna be back to normal. Voting for me means vote going back to normal, healthcare, all this, you know, it's like more talk, but like there's nothing backing it up. And what sucked is that a lot of people still supported the guy, even though like there's this other guy, way more popular, way more reasonable, and you know, Larry Elder.
Larry Elder, right? You're talking about the conservative guy, right?
Yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
interesting? It's like these same people, they're like, you know, we want to support minorities, right? Yet this guy, Larry Elder, minority, very popular. People love him. And yet, you know, I don't know who's sending like all these hate mobs against him. Like you saw how like that lady, that white lady with like the
The
gorilla mask
mask.
was, like,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And it's just
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Like you had your chance to, you know, promote us, promote minorities, and yet now you're gonna like attack this guy? Like, are you serious? So you only like people whose opinions they agree with you on. Like, that's just not right.
Mm,
And I just remember being so disgusted and so pessimistic on the future because of this.
wow.
And only now, the schools are shutting down again. They say 2 weeks, but I
Mm,
bet you it's gonna be longer
wow.
because you know they say, "Oh, we'll flatten the curve, everything will be fine," but they just never follow with what they say. And then there are also mandatory booster shots, which I find is like, why do we need it? Like, Omicron deaths aren't that big compared to like Delta or the
Right.
first one.
Right.
And really, I was like so mad. Many of those same relatives and friends that are like, you know, scared of Newsom coming back. Like, we're all like scared now. Um, do you guys by chance have like, you know, when you go in a restaurant, like, do they like, ever check your vaccine passport or something like that?
I haven't been in one since COVID started. I went to the movies
But do they
last.
check though for it?
They didn't
Yeah.
check. They
What?
didn't check. And look, the theater was packed. Like I said, nobody was separated from the seats. I'm like this. What a freak! I got look. I started having anxiety. I had to sit next to. I was like, man, this. Oh my god! Why didn't they? Nobody told me this. Dang.
Yeah.
You're torn. You're
And
torn because at one point you're like, man, we got all these people shoulder to shoulder.
Right.
None of these people are wearing masks because they're gonna be here for at least an hour and a half, so they're not gonna sit there with the mask on the entire time. And you're like, man, this is I could catch it, and I don't want to get sick. It's dangerous, but at the same time, you like it's Spider-Man though.
Yeah.
It's
It
worth
was
it.
Spider-Man.
It's
And
worth
I
it.
already, look, I was in, it was look, it was in IMAX. I already spent my $21. I said, yo, I bought these tickets about 3 weeks ago. I guess I'm gonna just sit here and watch. I said, I don't care if I gotta sit on a damn step or stand. You know how you stand in that little sideway near the exit? I'll sit
Oh
there.
my
Yeah,
I'll
they
stand there the whole movie.
Chris
they
Wait.
Rock
check here
applesauce.
in Toronto. Jesse, you know I'm in Toronto, right? In Canada, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just learned about this earlier.
Yeah. They take it serious here, right? So in a restaurant, you have to show your second jab, and
Yeah, I have that too,
yeah,
unfortunately.
and they turn you away if you don't have it. And now they're enforcing the QR code.
Wait, you have
Um,
QR codes?
yeah, like a lot of people already have it. Like my wife got it, my daughter got it,
That's
downloaded it.
amazing.
But I'll do it whenever we have to do it because I think they're mandating it where we have to have it. But it's just to me, it's just crazy, man. You can't control this. What they're trying to do is restrict people that don't have the vax from doing things. But now that you have to get the booster, how do you keep control of this? This stuff doesn't stay in your body. So you're gonna need 4 shots, then 5 shots. People are gonna have one, none, 2, 3. Like it's just gonna go crazy, man.
Yeah.
But
You have to get one every year.
yeah, but I don't know if I watch a lot of American news. That's how I know everybody you're talking about. But I don't watch a lot of Canadian news, you know. But
I know Canadian news is boring.
yeah, the fucking Trudeau. But I was gonna say something though. Oh, I don't know if in your areas do they embellish like it's so crazy around Christmas time. Like they did the same thing last year. We're up to like 5 in Ontario. Like that's our province that we're in. That's where Toronto is, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're at like 5,000 cases. Whereas before Omicron, we were like low, like 30 cases. And now they're like, 5,000 cases just today. And everyone's scared again. And I'm like, yo, I haven't really changed my lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know people who got it. You must know people who got COVID.
I actually
right?
don't know anyone who had it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know a few people that got it. And it's like, and it's degrees. Some people got sick, but not ventilator sick. But they got like a flu. And then some people didn't have, they just had a headache, but they got over it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. This is crazy.
You know, I just find like all this, like, you know, treating the unvax like as they're like some second-class citizen. Like, I'm just not fond of it. It's like, dude, respect people's choices. You know, it's like, you know, the way how I see these governments like trying to force that vaccine. It reminds me of all those boys at the parties, you know, they're trying to like force the girl to drink the spiked drink that they're trying to give them, you know.
Right.
Like, I swear, I just like, because I actually like even like went to only one party at UCSB, and like I compared like those boys there to like the government. I'm like, they're so similar. It's just that the government has like these suits and ties. This boy has like a shirt and like khakis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yo, you guys touch on the Matrix for a minute. I'm a movie buff too, right? But there's certain things that I don't like follow to the T. Like, you know, Spider-Man. You guys know Spider-Man, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But the only Spider-Man that I like in the theater is with what's that guy's name? The first one they did with Maguire. It was Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
What year was it?
Back, it was 2000. I don't know. When did they make that one?
2002.
2002. Wait, Justin, how old are you?
21.
Oh, so you're like younger than
I
my
think
daughter.
I've seen it. I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, that's like my favorite.
Yeah, but okay. So what I'm getting at with the Matrix, yo, when the Matrix came out, it was like a different kind of movie. You know what I mean? Like what Keanu was doing, just the concept was amazing. You could break it down. But what are you guys saying about the new Matrix though? Because I don't even know what it's about or anything.
Mixed feelings.
I haven't seen it yet. It looked confusing because it looked confusing because first of all, the third Matrix, didn't my boy die fighting them, killing all the machines, and when Neo died in the third one, and then this one, he don't even know who he is. He's in a real old man. I'm confused. It's just a confusing concept.
Hey, yo, Mitch. I had to interrupt you for a bit. Who's this Nazi that's like
I saw him. I was just ignoring him.
Okay.
I was. Hey, dog. Just leaving hate comments on our videos. Yes, baby. I'm right here. I was then, baby. Let's bring my boy in.
Yo, I see GQ. I see GQ in
the Yeah. Let's bring him in. We could have actually had Brian Blaze and everybody in here, but I didn't think that far ahead. Let's go ahead and bring him in.
GQ.
What's going on, man? My son is acting crazy right now. I'm trying to calm him down.
It's all good. You see, Mitch got Nessa over there. She's trying to be a part of this.
I told you.
He's like, no, give me the camera. Give me the camera. This is my show. That's what he's saying. What's going on, gentlemen? How are you?
GQ, what's up?
Good.
My brother.
I hope all is well.
Oh yeah, same brother, same. You know,
I was itching to come on when I heard Star Scorpio mention that the only Spider-Man he liked was Tobey Maguire, and it broke my heart It broke my heart so much because I actually have an entire assessment of all three Spider-Men and why I like certain ones for different reasons, right? So Tobey Maguire to me was the best Peter Parker.
Yeah.
In terms of being the nerd, in terms of being socially awkward, he checked all of the boxes. He was believable as Peter Parker. Spider-Man, not so much because he didn't talk as much trash as Spider-Man does in the cartoons and in the comic.
Okay.
So then fast forward to the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. To me, he was the best Spider-Man, but the worst Peter Parker because Peter Parker wasn't cool. He wasn't skateboarding. He wasn't fighting back against bullies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the Spider-Man talked a lot of trash, and that was exactly how Spider-Man was.
So true.
Whereas I feel like Tom Holland is a really, really good balance of both.
Okay.
You believe him as the nerd, you believe him as the really smart kid, but he never stops talking trash when he fights.
Yeah.
So
I think
that's my assessment.
He's Spider Boy.
Yeah, I guess. But once again, he called himself man to help with the hiding of his identity.
True.
In the comics, because if you went by boy, then they're just gonna look at every single boy in high school and college to see, okay, which one of you guys fit the description. But if he says man, they're gonna ignore him.
Yeah. Hey.
So I thought it was genius.
Hey, it is. Y'all all seen the I ain't gonna say it right now. We gonna do it later. Everybody see that Spider-Man movie?
The 2-week notice is not up yet.
Okay.
If you want to avoid spoilers, you might as well just quit the internet until you see the movie.
Yeah, you know what? I was lucky
first day
that I didn't run into. I was lucky. I didn't run into any spoilers. I was lucky until look after I got out of the movie theater on Saturday night. Then they was posting mad spoilers. You seen clips. I was like, yo, damn.
Wow.
The first day it dropped, I wasn't even searching Spider-Man. I got off work, got in my car, and I just clicked the YouTube app. All I wanted to do was play something in the background while I was driving.
Yeah.
And the first thing I saw, it wasn't even like I clicked the video because the movie's out and I'm curious. The video was there and the spoiler was in the name. And I was like, really? Y'all had to do me like that? Like you couldn't give me a chance, no spoiler warning at the beginning so I could stop reading? Like you just put it out there.
You know what really gets me is online they have these things called spoilers with no context.
Oh yeah.
Where they'll find like these random pictures where if you didn't see the movie, it's super confusing. But then when you do see the movie, you know what the pictures mean, and the pictures aren't even in the movie. So, like for example, okay, let's think back. All of you guys saw Endgame, of course, right? Avengers Endgame by now.
Nope.
No. Oh, okay. Let me not bring that one up.
No, don't worry. I'm not the movie buff like that, man.
Okay. All right. So with Endgame, so there was a picture that I saw. No, let me do Infinity War instead. So there was a picture I saw of like a donut that was floating in the sky in SpongeBob. It was a cartoon picture of a donut in SpongeBob floating in the sky. Now, at first glance, you have no idea what that is. You're like, what does this have to do with Infinity War? But then when you see Infinity War, you realize that the ships that were used were shaped like floating donuts.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of spoilers with no context that people were like posting all over the place. And to be honest with you, I kind of thoroughly enjoyed them because I'm like, okay, I'm going to find out what all these pictures mean.
Right.
You know, so I thought those were interesting.
So if we could, everybody who's seen Spider-Man, if we can give like a no spoiler shorthand review, what would we do? We'll start with GQ.
I was thoroughly impressed with the things that they pulled off, considering as a fan feeling like certain things that couldn't be done, but they actually pulled off. You're like, oh, they got permission for this. Oh, like you find yourself saying that a lot. You get emotional a lot because there's some ooh, I almost spoiled it. Put it this way. They wrap up 3 different franchises while introducing another. This movie did all that in one movie. They introduced one new franchise and wrapped up 3 others.
I agree. I like that.
Dwayne?
This movie, it exceeded my expectations, and then some. Like it gave me a lot, and it is one of my favorite Spider-Man movies at this point. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. It's up there, because it's like, I don't know. I had a great time. I ain't been to movies in a very long time, and this was like the most fun I've had in the movie theater. And it was like the whole theater was lit, so we couldn't stop cheering.
That's another thing that I enjoyed: the audience reactions during certain scenes. That made the experience that much more fun.
Yeah, it was a great experience, man. If you haven't seen it, and if you haven't been spoiled already, I would suggest you go to the theater to watch this. This is probably one of the movies.
They literally made Spider-Man Endgame. Like that's what this is.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm looking for it.
I'm just Googling it now. You're talking about No Way Home, like Spider-Man No Way
Home?
Okay.
You're reading the plot on Wiki?
Hopefully the next one will be called something else. Get rid of the homes. We done with the homes.
Yeah, I think they're done with the home stuff. Hey, where is it? Where is it?
Hey, Star.
Next one will be called.
Are you reading the plot on Wikipedia?
No, I'm on YouTube just looking at the like a promo or whatever.
Of Spider-Man?
Yeah, and it looks good. Yo, that guy's back?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? Like, I don't know my characters. This is like, I feel like I idiot sometimes. But what's that guy, man, with the arms?
Hey, Star Scorpio, if you watch the movie, you're gonna say that a lot.
Dr. Octopus, aka Dr. Otto Octavius.
Yeah, he's in this again, or what's going on? Or is it just a remake?
I don't want to tell you how he got there because then it's going to spoil a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely a spoiler.
Okay, it looks good, man.
Man, let me just tell you, the trailer does absolutely no justice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel.
Okay.
You know what? Because the trailer, it had what they did with the trailer. It was special. I don't think they was going to leak that type of trailer, but they did. I don't think they could have did it any other way because nobody would probably want. I mean, it has still made money. It's a Marvel movie, but it's the way that they did that I think that really put people minds like interested, because it's like, damn. So I mean, what if this? What if that? What if it's like that movie is like, what if this is there? And it's just it's amazing.
Yeah.
See this.
I agree. Johnson, what do you think?
I say, how do I not spoil it? I guess my review. It's like one of those movies where like it just keeps you up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how old you are, it keeps you up.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Here, BRB guys.
Definitely agree. Yeah, man. There were plenty of times where I stood up out of my seat and said, "Oh, no, they didn't." Like I was that typical ratchet ghetto dude. But then it was funny because it was like I did it and I sat down, and then somebody on the other side of the theater did it on a separate scene, and I was like, "Yup, see, it's experiences like that, like with a good movie and good audience reactions. It's excellent.
Better than Star Wars.
You know what? This movie in particular, the theater that I was in, the reaction was a lot more lively than the Star Wars films. Only because of the once again, trying not to spoil it, but I think it's primarily because of a lot of the homages they paid to a lot of us feeling nostalgic when we saw and heard certain things.
Yeah, I agree.
Not to mention, I believe, and once again, not spoiling, I feel like some of the conversations between certain characters and the sharing of their experiences was brilliantly written.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
It's so hard not to spoil this.
I know. It is
It's
hard,
killing
man.
everybody.
I'm treading so carefully, man. I'm treading so carefully. But look, after, I would say past Sunday, anything I say on the internet is going to be a spoiler.
Hey,
So I'm giving people my warning now.
I'm with you.
Man.
I can't wait to do the spoiler review with everybody, man.
I'm trying to figure out if we should do it on StreamYard or if we should just do it on stereo.
Hey, either way, I'm with it. I can't wait to do it. I got so much to say, and got so much. It's so much to talk about, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool. How many people can you add on stereo now? How many people can we add?
I think up to 10 people.
Okay,
I'll double check that, but I think it's up to 10 people.
Oh wow, okay.
Where's Brian?
He was, I think he left. He was in the chat room. He left, but yeah, 10 people. Yeah, all right, I'm with it. Either way, I'm with it.
Yeah, I like stereo. Stereo's like, it's like the animated Clubhouse.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
It's pretty cool. I like the avatars they allow you to make.
Yeah, my joints still look like myself. I looked it up. I just don't have that fade that avatar has.
Right. You heard that, Mitch?
I'm sorry, Nessa was kicking my behind. What's going on?
No, we're contemplating doing a stereo session for spoiler talk for Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'm already down. Already. I was just telling Dwayne, because we were talking about this in the pre-show while we were setting everything up, and I was telling him, like, it has killed me not to talk about this movie because I think everybody that was sitting in the theater with me just left town after they finished.
That's how it feels. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Going to work this week was torture. Because I wanted to talk to some of my coworkers so bad, and none of them saw it. I'm like, how is this possible? How is it this movie made so much money in the box office, but none of you guys in this establishment had seen the film?
Man,
it makes no sense.
It makes you feel lonely. You go like this. Damn, nobody thought to. It's very lonely. And it's hard to watch anything after that. Like like to follow. What do you watch after that? I started watching like Avengers and Infinity War and Civil War.
Yeah, it's hard to follow that. It's very hard to follow that.
It the same no more. You're just unhappy.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you found a new lover and your wife just don't do it no more. You're just like, what
oh wow. Okay. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that explanation.
Oh man, that movie. I told somebody, I was like, it's to me, it's the best Spider-Man movie of yet, but it's one of the only ones that I didn't leave. I didn't leave the movie happy. Like I left the movie very sad, but it wasn't sad as in
Were you sad because of the movie ending, or sad because of the events that took place in the?
both.
Or a little bit of both.
Both, a little bit of both. The events that led up to the ending were it was very heartbreaking, but the ending itself was like, it was like watching somebody that you know is a good person going through rough times.
Yeah,
that makes.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Dude, like, are you spoiling it?
I'm sure you're being very careful.
Yeah, he's on the edge.
I'm trying so hard to
trying to
emote without emoting.
Mitch, I will say that the only sadness that I can spoil is I was sad the movie actually ended. You know, it's like, it's so good. I just wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
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 How long is it?
It's
2.5 hours, I think.
It goes by fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't feel it. You don't feel it at all.
Good movie.
Yeah, it's not a slow movie. It's really not a lot of drama in it at all. It's like, it's a very exciting film. Like, it's really, you'll love it, man. Highly entertaining. I graded it. I give it a 10.5 out of 10. It got me that far hyped about it. It's high rated.
Yeah, I don't even know when the next time I'm gonna go to a theater though.
Hey, that was my last time.
Hey man, do a drive-in. Do a drive-in.
Yeah, I don't, we don't even have those around anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Go to the people on the corner.
I know, right? Yeah.
But GQ, you're in Florida, right?
Yes,
right
sir.
Now, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
We got snow right now in Toronto. It's snowing right now, man.
Okay.
You're in the sunshine, man.
Yeah, man. But Florida has very schizophrenic weather because, like, I'll be outside and it'll rain literally for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, the sun is super hot and beaming as if it never rained. Then I look across the street and it's raining. Like, it's just crazy stuff like that happens.
Yo, that's what happened when I went to Florida. I went to Florida out in Miami. It was like I was my hotel was like right here, and then across the street near the beach, it was raining. But on my side of the street, it wasn't raining. I wouldn't get wet or nothing. I'm just looking at it like, what's going on out here?
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, it's like that in the West Indies too. It rains like a sun shower too a lot. Just rain for a bit and then it's just hot again.
Right.
Yeah. What's the background of everybody here? Like, you know what's crazy? You guys know, again, I'm from Toronto. We have a lot of West Indies, right, in us. I remember, I like to talk about this sometimes because a lot of people thought Black Canadians, like, I don't know what they thought we were, but from Toronto, we draw from America, right? We're so close to New York. We got the American influence. So the music, the TV shows, everything. But when you think about the backgrounds, some Americans that I talk to, the lineage is there, like America, your parents American, but a lot of us are first generation Canadian. My mom's from Barbados, my dad's from Guyana. A lot of my friends, Guyana, Trinidad, Jamaica, right? West Indians. But what's your background?
So my family, I'm the first generation American in my family because my father was born in the Netherlands and my mother was born in Suriname in South America.
Oh, Suriname. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of my family's from either the Netherlands or Suriname.
Yeah, South America. That's where Guyana is. That's my dad right there, right?
Yep, formerly known as Dutch Guyana.
Dutch Guyana, yeah. Oh, you know your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What about the rest of you?
I'm we got a little Irish and I got a little Irish in me.
Okay.
And, little Irish and I don't know what else. Got black, of course, black people up in there. I don't know, man. I gotta figure the rest of this out. Probably a little Indian. You know how black people try.
Yeah.
Try to make little Indian.
Got a little Indian in the family.
I got. You see this? You see this beard? Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah.
That's black
A little
song.
tribal thing going on.
Justin, what about you?
I'm half Filipino, half Pakistani.
Okay. You speak both languages?
Only the cuss words.
But you know the Kamostaka, right? And
Mustaga, yeah.
yeah, Maganda ka, Mahal kita, you know.
Mabuti.
Yeah, Mabute, yeah.
Okay.
Mitch.
I'm pretty sure that straight down the line on both sides, I'm just black. Like I feel like it. I honestly, as far as I know from my ancestors, I think it goes that way until before slavery for my lineage.
Oh damn. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I do not know where we at after before that. Like
I was just black, bro.
we're black. I wish I could tell you something. I wish I at least had a little Jamaican or something like that in there.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm it for
Mitch-
Richard, Nessa. I'm it for Richard.
Wait, Mitch,
What's up?
do you have so I know that like Genghis Khan is probably in like some of our DNA. I think you know the story, Star.
Yeah, I do.
BQ.
What's the story?
Have you checked to see if you have some Genghis Khan in your ancestry?
How do we check? Because I would like to say that I do.
You
Yeah.
can do
I
you can do
hold
an
on.
ancestry test. You can do a 23andMe test.
Got the
I
little thing where you get to take a sample of your hair.
Wait, I'm not getting it, man. What do you be with Genghis Khan? I know the name. I know. I heard.
No,
I
like
don't know.
have some Genghis Khan DNA because
A majority of people in the world do.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Wow.
dude,
probably
Star.
He got around like Tupac.
Is that okay? Half Genghis Khan. We all have Genghis Khan, right?
It's the first time I'm hearing that.
2%.
I would like to think that I have something, just to have something interesting. Like I don't idolize the man, but I would like to think that I had something interesting in my lineage.
I'm happy.
He's far back down in history where it don't suck too bad. Like if you're the kid of Ted Bundy, that's too close. That's
Oh, no.
Gosh.
but like he's
Yeah,
far,
that's
you're like
Jesus Christ.
yeah. You gonna leave me just like that? Okay. Daddy don't mean that no more. Grandparents came. That bit. Shoot, man, what we got going on? We just hit a wall out of nowhere.
Oh no.
I think we were all reflecting on all being descendants of Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, it has me thinking, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, what's the time? I know Mitch D Hurt just sent me. Oh no, different time. D Hurt and Mitch. It's like 10 to 10 here. What is it in Florida and where you are, Justin?
It's about 9:56 for me.
It's
An hour behind.
9:54.
9:54 for me.
Oh, you said what time?
6:54.
GQ?
What's up?
GQ? What'd you say? What time is it?
54.
I think it's partially because my phone runs the time fast, but it's 9:56, which is basically around the same as everybody else with D Hurt and Mitch.
Yeah, I'm the same too. I thought you were ahead or behind. Do you guys put the clock back and forth like us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
I think Jossam is behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm behind by 3 hours.
3 hours.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's still light outside. I can see in the corner of your
Yeah, I'm
window.
looking at the sun. I'm like, that's
No,
No, it's
crazy.
not. Dude, it's my lamp.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That's your lamp?
Oh, that's
I thought it was the sun.
Yeah. I
Okay.
thought it was just like a window from.
Oh, yo.
It's actually dark outside.
If you made a movie, you'd have tricked everybody. You're like, yo, it's daylight.
Yo, true that.
I'm sorry, that's my bad.
Good angle.
Jansen, since you brought up Genghis Khan, do you know the story behind his burial?
I actually don't.
Right there.
Yeah,
What's all
apparently
this history? I don't know this history.
When he got buried, he had a service. He had his loyal servants, help hold the service. People who knew him, who loved him, came and they had the service. And after they laid him to rest, his loyal people murdered everyone that attended the service, so nobody would know. Yeah, so nobody would know where he was buried. And then, as a contingency, he had other people come after the loyal servants that did the murdering to murder them, so no one would really know what happened to his burial site. That's why he actually kind of found it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he was.
That's crazy.
He was a piece of work.
Yeah, that's pretty. Dare I say it? Savage.
I guess I might have some of him in there then. Yeah.
Oh man.
One in 200 men are direct descendants.
Where's PETA?
She went to see Spider-Man again with her cousin.
Again
with her cousin. Well, I'm on dad duty right now, so she deserves some time out.
Did you have the same thought process I did when I thought about taking Nessa? Like, I don't want to fight a grown man over Spider-Man because my baby's making noise in the theater.
Man, look, I didn't want to be banned from theaters permanently if that would have ever happened. I'm like, look, let me deal with my son. You know what I mean? But no, I didn't take that chance. Because wifey was doing something anyway. The day that I went, so it was fine that little man stayed with her. So, but she saw it twice. She saw it with my sister's Tuesday, and is seeing it again with her cousin today.
I want to see it again. I genuinely do.
Yeah,
that's how good. I ain't wanted to see it.
I'm waiting, and you know what? To be honest with you, I'm very curious about Matrix as well, simply because I read some stuff about how it re-explores the first trilogy.
Yeah.
And kind of gives birth to a new storyline inspired from the old storyline. I thought that concept is interesting, and I wanted to see where they go with it, especially with the way visual effects are now. I want to see what they could do to impress me, because back in the day, Matrix was like the movie that inspired all these other movies to do bullet time and all that other good stuff. So
yeah.
You know, I have to be honest. I have not seen any of the original trilogy.
I think, from what I understand, you would better appreciate it if you did.
If you didn't.
If you did.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Like, if you watch the other three first before going into this movie, you'll have a better appreciation for it, because you'll pick up on certain things.
Yeah.
So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to watch it again so it's fresh, and then go check out Resurrections and see what I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch. I gotta watch Matrix Resolution. I think that's what it's called. It's called
Revolution. It's Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions.
Okay, yeah, Revolution.
And you could throw in there the Animatrix, because there's like a couple of mini films in that anthology that fits in the storyline as well.
And I read up on wow, Lawrence Fishburne was in it. Like they I forgot what he said. They did. It was something related to the comics, and now we have a different Morpheus. I hope they explain that in the movie.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I need that Lawrence Fishburne Morpheus to be somewhere up in there, man. He's Morpheus.
Oh man, did they recast him? I feel like I saw somebody.
Yeah, with
somebody else playing Morpheus.
Candyman playing Morpheus. I can't say his name. Yeah,
something. I don't know how to pronounce his name either. It's one of those.
Candyman.
I'm still looking at him sideways from That episode of Black Mirror that he did with Anthony Mackie.
No.
That episode threw me off, yo. I did not know where it was going.
Yeah.
Where they was going with it, I was like, because you know what's messed up? That was my first time watching Black Mirror.
Oh,
and it had to be that episode. I was like, I paused it midway through it. I was like, oh, what?
Wait, which?
No, when I get the chance, I want to send you a list of Black Mirror episodes that I recommend.
I got. I feel like I watched them all though. They had one with Sherry. That was a good one. And the Star Trek one. Like,
that was excellent.
Metaverse.
Yeah,
that one was nice. That one was nice.
That was,
but Justin, GQ, you're telling Justin was asking. You're talking about the video game one, right? The video.
Yeah. When he created the video game.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're talking about the Facebook? Oh, the Metaverse thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where they bonded through a video game.
Yeah, that one.
For lack of a better word, bonded through a video game.
Okay.
Wait, are we talking about the dating app one or?
No, it was like a martial arts game. It was like Tekken.
Yeah, and he picked a girl.
Yeah, Yaya picked the girl character, and he picked the character that looked like Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
That one.
Yeah, that was also the very first Black Mirror episode I saw too.
You too?
I feel bad. I feel bad for a lot of people that was the first episode because there's so many better episodes than that.
It is.
Yeah.
and you know what's messed up? That made me, I don't know why, I was like, what is this? You know, so this is like another Twilight Zone. What is going on?
Yeah. It's like a really, really interesting take on what Twilight Zone does, but the central theme is technology and the future.
I like how they got the technology. I mean, pretty soon in the future we'll be playing games like that. We'll just put the thing on the side, just have our eyes all wide out on the couch.
Well, that's where the concept of Black Mirror came from. You know, when you look at your phone and it's off, what does it look like?
A Black Mirror.
Yeah.
You know, so or a TV, same thing.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about that Black Mirror episode? The one where like the lady, like I don't know, like a lot of people like have their phones, they're like filming her as she goes.
White Bear.
Yeah. What do you think about that episode?
The way that ended was a huge twist.
Yeah. That was nice.
I speculated something was going on, but that was way beyond what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one she kept waking up and it kept replaying? Like, yeah, her day kept replaying. That's the one, right?
Yeah. The one where
it was her punishment. It was like her sentence, right? Is that
yes, that one.
That was weird. I think all of them weird.
Yo, you know which one was nice? Las Vegas. I don't know. She was going to Las Vegas and she goes into
that
guy
museum.
Starts talking about the different things in the museum that he was in, and then what's that one called?
That one. Oh man, I think it was it called the Black Museum? It was
that's one.
Was the one that kind of gave you a wink at a lot of the past episodes.
Yeah. That was good. The one with Miley Cyrus, I liked it at first. I didn't like how it ended up.
Yeah, me neither.
It was like, God dang, okay.
See, I'm actually gathering suggestions from y'all because I haven't seen anything else but that one episode.
This was now like that one episode. Trump, that's it. I ain't watching this shit.
No, I'll definitely send y'all a list of episodes that I highly recommend that I thought were were pretty good and they weren't cringeworthy.
Are they making any new ones? Like, because it's been a long time.
I sadly I don't think so. I think Amazon Prime had a series that was supposed to be a rival of it called Electric Dreams. Look that up whenever you get a chance. Amazon Prime, Electric Dreams.
Is it good?
It's pretty good, but I think I would have liked it more had I not seen Black Mirror first.
Okay.
Because now all that's playing in my mind is, oh, you're trying to be Black Mirror, even though it's not. So,
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
I feel like Black Mirror had a little bit more edge though.
Yeah, there's a lot
So-
of edge.
Those killer dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. And you know what's crazy? They have something like that in real life right now.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
They had an episode somebody was having sex with a pig. Weird.
Huh?
It was an episode somebody had sex with a pig.
Oh, the
Yep.
very first one.
The one
That's the first episode?
the first one, the very first one,
Okay, yeah.
the first ever episode. This man was forced. This man was forced to do it with a pig
On live
He was
television.
forced.
on live television, and he was a
Yeah,
political figure.
Man,
The
that was,
the national anthem. I'm on Netflix right now. That's what it's called.
yeah.
The
I
national
mean,
anthem.
the crazy thing is, I watched the Black Mirror joint backwards. Like I went from the Anthony Mackie joint, and then I went.
I don't know why you did that to yourself.
I look at the time. Look, I think it was the they just dropped it though. They like it was at I caught Black Mirror at the time. The one with Anthony Mackie. That's when they
Yeah.
first dropped that one, and you know on Netflix it popped right up. So you don't know if this is like the first season or not when you click and let it play, because you never like sometimes you don't never look at the season 1, season 2. You're like, oh shit, look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's true.
Then you be like, damn, hold on, this is a show. There's a whole season of this. Oh, missed out.
Yeah,
But that
I'm glad,
episode,
I'm glad they dropped that before he became Captain America. Black people would have been pissed.
yeah.
Yeah. But we can't have nothing, bro. They got Captain America fishing.
But they had no problem doing this for Yaya and then making him Morpheus right after. So
yeah, that's true. And he was Candyman. And he was
Candyman.
He was in Aquaman. He was an Aquaman as the villain. I forgot his name.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta change little man because he's being grumpy. Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
I forgot his name in Aquaman.
I ain't seen Aquaman.
Wait, which
was in
character?
That's character. I forgot.
I gotta catch up on a lot of the DC stuff, like shows and movies.
Man, they got Shazam coming out with The Rock. I don't know. I mean, no, Black Adam. My bad. He's Black Adam.
Okay.
I don't
It just
know, man.
DC don't grab me like Marvel does.
Right.
To be honest.
True. They ain't really. They're not good. They're not. I mean, the last thing I seen from them was Suicide Squad. That was good though. That was good. I ain't gonna lie. It was red
The
hot.
newest Suicide Squad or
Yeah, the new one with Idris. It got Idris Elba in it.
John Cena and them.
Yep. Yeah, your boy John Cena was in there. He pulled off some really decent acting chops here and there.
I got to see that one too. I don't know what it is. I get that they're supposed to be a little edgier, but I don't know what it is that makes them lack when it comes to Marvel.
They don't. It's not connecting enough. Like that movie doesn't like. You know how Marvel connects to like the next movie, or
They connect pretty well.
Yeah. DC doesn't connect to anything. It's just that movie. Yeah.
They're stuck in the old age of superhero movies where it doesn't connect. It's just everything standalone.
Yeah.
If it makes money, we might put them all together, but most likely ain't gonna happen otherwise.
Like right now, you don't know what they're gonna do with Superman, and he's like, he probably ain't ever gonna have another movie.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
I thought they made Superman gay, man. Didn't they make him gay?
Wait, what?
Superboy.
Or
Somebody
is that,
did.
That's almost worse. They made his son gay.
his son. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, is that a comic book or is that and is that gonna be
It's in the comic books, yeah.
Oh,
I don't think it's gonna be one of those things that sticks, but all you got to do is throw gay in there and somebody gonna get mad.
everything got gay in it, man. If I don't blow up, I'm gonna have 2 women be in my movie and be gay, but I gotta kiss both of them in the same scene. The only exception.
This man tried. He tried to be aggressive.
Hey, Dwayne, guys. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I don't know. I like the older superhero movies better than the newer ones for the most part.
Of like DC or Marvel?
Like usually both, but more for DC. Like I know, like
Yeah.
the Dark Knight, and
Oh,
it was like way better than like any DC movie I see. Like
yeah,
now,
yeah.
I can see that.
I agree. The Dark Knight for me was that was a great movie. Heath Ledger played the hell out of that Joker, man.
He did.
yeah.
If they get, I tell you what, if DC, if this has set them off. If they get William Dafoe to play the new Joker, I would be. That's what we need. William Dafoe as the Joker. He looks crazy. He can play. He can act. Just get him. Come on. Batman. The new Batman look good, but if you add William Dafoe to that as Joker, we doing something.
I would not agree with him if I had not seen Spider-Man.
I know. Spider-Man messed people up, man.
He too old, bro. He too old.
Who, William Dafoe?
He's too old to be that good. Still.
Okay, yeah. But hey, man, he got talent, man. That brother's Oscar. That's an Oscar performance he done pulled off.
That's an Oscar actor, period. What else?
Period. Yeah, I agree.
Hey Star, why are you wearing sunglasses indoors?
It's my shtick. Shtick.
Got it.
I got some. I meant to put my glasses on, but I just messed up my thing, so I had to find the link again, so I ain't get time to do it. But I'm cool.
We could have easily done that as a running joke.
If I came on as myself, I'd be Peter Lawrence, but I'm Star Scorpio.
Yeah. Scorpio in the house. I'm Scorpio too. November 3rd, 1990. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we represent.
I'll be square Scorpio. I am a Scorpio.
Wait. When did you just say your birthday?
Yeah, November 3rd, 1990.
Oh, I'm November
2nd. I got these glasses from Bob's Furniture, y'all. They was giving them out free outside. I ain't buy no furniture. I just was like, oh, you giving it away? You gonna take it?
Let me get them glasses.
Right.
I should have got some shades. I didn't get to do our running joke. Star Scorpio, we had a running joke with Jasmine. There's a couple actually with Jasmine.
Yeah.
One was Martine, right?
Yeah.
So he was on the Martine show and we were all watching. And it felt so random. It was like they were having a conversation and just out of nowhere, like Jasmine in like therapist mode went, so Martine, how's your love life?
Yeah. He did that so many times.
It was so left field, but he did it so smooth where you almost didn't notice. It caught her off guard.
It was like he was interviewing the interviewer at that moment. It's like things changed. I remember when that first happened, and I was like, God damn, what is going to happen next? What's she going to say?
Yo, is it recorded somewhere?
Yeah, it's on her. Somewhere on her Instagram.
Don't watch it. Don't.
It's so long ago. It was like 2 years ago, probably.
Oh wow. Yo, didn't Lindsay Baker interview people on Rizzo?
Yeah, and she was doing it on Instagram too for a minute.
Yeah.
She don't do it no more though.
Yeah. She was supposed to be on tonight, but I guess it
yeah. Where was Lindsay?
I guess it didn't link up right. She didn't. Ever. It could be my fault because I
What about
literally
Wrench?
did give everything.
Wrench was
Same
supposed
with
to be
him.
Oh.
Actually, he might have had prior engagements because he was on earlier. As far as like going live on Instagram, he was on.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely. Another thing with Jackson was the PS5 running joke, which that one was a bit more cruel It was a bit more cruel because you remember when the PS5 first came out and nobody could
Yeah,
get one.
Mitch was trying to get one. He couldn't find
I was
that.
trying to get one bad. And Jasmine just casually like, yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
He was like, I got one, yeah. And he'd ask every so often, like it would ever change. It's like, did you get your PS5 yet? Like, no, you know I didn't get it. Why are you asking still? Look how long the people are just now starting to be able to order one online.
Yeah.
Imagine if I hadn't have got one.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got the Xbox One series. You know what I'm saying?
Did you?
I get to play Halo for free.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it got something on there like you can't put like a physical disc in there. You gotta like get everything on the store. So I get to play that for free.
Wow.
They allow me to play the new Halo for free on there. You know, so hey, I ain't played Halo in a long time, but hey, the sword weapon on that joint, that's my joint.
I got to get the new Xbox. I purchased an Xbox One for my little brother for him. The newest Elder Scrolls whenever it comes out because they signed with Xbox. Well, they signed with Microsoft, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be Xbox exclusive whenever it comes out. And I love those games just enough to buy the other console. It's like just enough. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it.
They got too many variants of the new Xbox. It's like, what are we doing here?
The S and they only got the S and the X.
They got but it's like which I forget which one is cheaper.
I think it's the S. Because it's the same deal with PlayStation. You got one that you can put disc in, and you got one that's strictly digital.
Right. Everything gonna be everything digital now, so it just makes sense.
Yeah,
that's true.
We don't even buy DVD. I don't even buy DVDs and nothing like that no more. So I just
streaming. Everything's streaming.
Call me old fashioned. I'll still pick up a DVD if I see something interesting. Like
I thought you about to say I still got a VHS.
Yo, I still got a VHS, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's one in this house.
I still got my I still got the one I bought in we used to have it back, and my grandfather used to have it, so I still got that one. It's weird. It's like, you know how you used to dub a tape, so you had one VCR
on top of the other.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. You just said it for me, man. I used to rent movies all the time, and just I got 300 videotapes, and they got four movies on each tape. So I still need my VCR to watch these old things, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Because I'm a little bit older. I don't know if you guys know. You're gonna know what I'm talking about here, but I wish someone told me the value of things when I was younger. So we had hockey cards, like you guys know Wayne Gretzky and all them, right? These old hockey cards, and we used to put them in the bike spokes and all that, and we would dash the card away. But if someone told me, yo, buy the hockey cards, don't unwrap them. If you buy a doll, like, these dolls that are popular, Cabbage Patch, when I was younger, you buy them and then keep them, and they'd be worth money. You know what I mean?
Or like American
so many
Girl?
things. Pardon?
Wait, isn't American Girl the collectible doll?
I don't even know.
Cabbage Patch? I don't know.
No, but we had Cabbage Patch dolls back in the days.
Oh,
and they're valuable. You know what I mean? But there's certain things even as we speak now, there's things that you should hold on to or keep or whatever that are gonna be valuable in the future and stuff.
Yeah, like
and then if I pivot to YouTube, I got on YouTube in 2007, and if somebody told me that this is gonna be the next lick, and build up a channel and all that, but no one told me. I used to just post videos and just leave it and just watch other people's stuff. But if someone told me concentrate on your channel and you can build a following, but I wish I knew that back in the day.
Would have took it so much more seriously.
Exactly, man. Because if you look at some of these people now that started, you know what I mean, some of those big names, and their channels just exploded now, and they monetize. they got subscriptions, they got whatever. But
Yeah, I tried to do that with Rizzle, but they was acting funny. I don't know what they doing. Oh, quick.
Dwayne was very give me my money on Rizzle. He's like, I
Yeah.
done did the work, where the money? Like, Dwayne, there's some cool people up here now, Dwayne. We can network. Dwayne was like, that's cool, but where the money though? You told me there would be money.
Look, that's how they.
I felt like I owed him the money because
You know what? Mitch is a great. He's a great person to pitch things to you. You know what I'm saying? He sold me on it. He was like, "Yo, I'm over here at on Rizzle. I'm the man over here. I got like 3,000 views and everything on this video, man. You better come over here. Man, you get money. You get money." And I was like, "Oh snap, for real? Let me go down."
It was like, where else could you go to grow that fast? Is probably what your mindset was.
Yeah, I was like, "Damn, how you been doing this?" He said, "Brother, it was just." He said, "Last week." I said, "Damn, in a week." Then he sold me right there. I was like, "Damn, they got you on." Let me get some of that. You know, I went over there and they was like, "Yeah, you gotta make like 30 videos and then we can start paying you." That's how they try to trick me. They ain't do that. I made 30 videos in like 2 days. I ain't get no money. I was like, "Okay, so what is going on with the money?"
And then what they don't tell you up front is they take a piece of that too.
Yeah. I
They
never got that.
didn't clarify how much they take either.
Yeah, they did not. They need to start. They had better. He just had better stuff. Lay it out there for people because we was all confused here.
Is everybody still on it heavy?
I haven't been on
GQ.
I haven't been on there in a really, really long time. I should probably go on there just to kind of see what's going on. But yeah, I haven't been on there in a good while.
Me either. I haven't been on there since last 20. It's like August of 2020. That was my last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I scroll every now and then. I get up there and like scroll around, kind of like
It's
TikTok,
so different though.
Oh,
it is.
It's so dramatically different.
It's a different animal right now. I'm intimidated to post. That's how different it is. It's like I don't even know we can do the same thing nowadays.
Is it still the time like 60 seconds? I can't remember. Is it
Oh
60
yeah, it's
seconds?
still like that.
Yeah.
It's just like it's more professional.
Oh fuck. Really?
Wow. You know what I didn't like? They I remember when they had the little contest on there, like you would have to make like a show or episode or something for a contest, and the way you had to I thought I could already just put something I already did, but but it had to be like vertically, you know what I'm saying? Or I just didn't know that. I was like, damn, if I'd have known that, I would have I'd have been more sharper, you know what I'm saying? And
you know what you could have done. If you have like stuff that you shot already, if you load it into this app called InShot, it's an app that can reformat it to any medium you're trying to put it on. So like, let's say if you have a regular video that you want to make a vertical video, it'll make it a vertical video. And it'll look like you meant it for it to be that way. I can't, like, it's hard for me to describe it. It definitely does a good job formatting it to any platform you want to put it on.
Oh wow.
So
you say it's called InShot?
InShot.
Is it free?
It's free, but it has a lot of ads. And if you want to get rid of the ads, that's when you have to pay. Which is no big deal. So
it's no problem. I'll take the ads. I still got the regular YouTube. I haven't upgraded to the YouTube Red yet. They always offer me like the
YouTube Premium, Premium with no ads.
Yeah, I'm always seeing it, and I'm like, I had the trial.
I did the trial.
Yeah,
I did the trial. It was very nice, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
To go to any video and not have to worry about an ad and skip this ad after 5 seconds. And
I'm almost.
And the ad is 5 seconds. Ooh.
It's like, what is it, like $1?
Why is that button there?
$1 a
That's
month for
good.
YouTube Red?
It's like $7.99 a month.
So, man, I'm almost
Because you
tempted.
get that and you get original YouTube Premium exclusives.
Oh, okay. Okay, that'll work. See, it would be nice.
Actually, it's $11.99 a month.
11. Oh, they raised the price then from when I last did
So
the
11.
the trial.
Do that come with the cable too? Because you know they got the they got
No,
85
that's
channels.
YouTube TV. That's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's completely separate.
They got 85 channels, and I was looking at that like, okay, YouTube coming up, man. They about to make some people cancel some cable and everything. Like, I mean,
I think that's what their intent is.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys didn't have the box up there? Those boxes that people get to get the stream, to get the channels.
We used to, but now nobody's really like messing with a lot of cable anymore per se, because everything is on streaming platforms. Or if you're still kind of old school but still kind of want to feel like you're doing something new, AT&T has this wireless DVR box that you can use. That's kind of like an Amazon Fire Stick, but it's like a standalone box that doesn't need any cables like a cable box would.
Yeah.
And it has all kinds of apps on it.
What's that Chrome? It's like, Google got one too. They have like a little. It's not a Fire Stick, but it's like a little. It's like it's kind of like.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like
it's a Chromecast. It's nothing. It's just something that allows you to stream stuff from your computer or your phone to the TV.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what that
is. It's not even useful now. Ever since all these TVs have been coming out being smart, like they're all smart TVs now. So it's like, what's the point of even having that if you could just stream it straight to a smart TV? You know?
Yo, sorry to cut you guys off. I gotta flash out, get my wife now, man.
Hey man, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
See you,
Thanks for having me. All right.
All right.
Till next time.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I gotta get. Well, I don't have to get that. I would love to get YouTube Red, but you said $11.99. They done went all the way up. I remember when it was $1. It was like $1.
He said all the way up with $11.99.
$11.99, man. I'm already with the Netflix and the Hulu and
HBO.
No, here's what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have like a really tight-knit circle of friends and family, you tell each person to get one particular streaming service.
Oh yeah,
and then share that account with you.
Hey, that's how I got Disney Plus. My cousin let me use his joint. I watch all that,
And then all you're really doing is paying for like maybe 1 or 2 out of the 7 apps that you're using because you're sharing it with other people.
Yeah. Hey, look.
That's how you do it.
I also, this is why Mr. Blue is a great person. He gave me Fire Stick with the good stuff, and
the upgraded Fire Sticks, because we can't say jailbreak anymore.
I'm glad I got my glasses on. They don't see me.
Y'all are doing things right. You got the Roku. I said,
you can't even do that with Roku.
I do have the Roku.
Roku is like almost like upgrade proof.
Yeah.
Like you can't upgrade it. They have to upgrade it for you.
Yeah.
It's like an Apple device.
Yeah, that's and I don't like how the Roku. They need some numbers on here, man. I don't like I can't turn channel right. Like I mean, I gotta really go. I just gotta scroll up and down for my channel.
You gotta scroll up and down. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it, the Fire Stick is exactly the same.
Yeah.
The Fire Stick doesn't have any numbers.
True.
Really, any new remote has numbers. Now that
it does? The new Fire Stick remote has numbers?
No, I mean new remotes nowadays don't have numbers. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. I think it's interesting.
True.
Jesus Christ.
What do you guys think about Roku acquiring Quibi.
I'm not gonna lie, I really liked Quibi.
Yeah.
Because there were a few things on there. Like there was this one, I forgot what series it was, but it was a series where if you held the phone vertically, you saw one point of view. And if you held the phone horizontally, you see the other point of view. It was like,
Wait,
whoa,
what? You had that?
Yeah. Of the same story. So like for example, like there was this one scene that I was watching in the show where this guy was doing a video call with his girl. And if you held it vertically, you would see him looking at the phone talking. If you held it horizontally, it would show the girlfriend on the phone.
Wow.
Oh.
It was crazy. I was like, this is brilliant. But no, there's this new app. Oh man, there's this new app called What If I? What If I? And definitely I highly recommend it. Definitely download it. Basically, it's one of those choose your own adventure type things where you can watch stuff and then you get to choose where the story goes next.
Wow.
And you can create your own stories like that.
GQ, you should create one. I was on Rizzle last time I had my phone open.
No, but what if I? You can watch movies and shows and choose your own adventure, and you can make your own from scratch.
Dwayne, you're a movie maker.
I know, right? Yeah. That's what I'm already thinking. Like that sounds like a lot of fun right there. Like I would definitely play around with that.
That right there.
Yes, sir. What if I?
Hey. What if I? Okay, you just gave
it's like
me
like an orange logo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a popcorn kernel with a beanie on.
That's
exactly what it is, actually.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna play around with it. Y'all might see some different stuff.
Yeah, I'm playing. Ho! Processing what payment?
Wait, there's no payment.
Oh, they bet you on something, something else. You don't put your credit card or nothing in there.
No,
man, Faith just helped me set my wallet up. Now I'm in here setting up payments, apparently.
But yeah, mess around with that whenever you get a chance. I lost track of time messing with some of those stories.
Wow. I'm gonna play around with that, man. That sounds fun.
So it's full on like TV series style, but you just making decisions.
It's like TV series or movies where like it leads up to a checkpoint and then it's like, okay, you want to go upstairs, swipe left. If you want to go downstairs, swipe right. Like it's crazy.
Wow.
And then it gives you an opportunity it tells you after you go to one of the endings, it tells you how many other endings you haven't completed yet. So then you can go back and finish them.
That reminds me of
make something with that. I want to make something with that.
Yeah, me too. That reminds me of the one thing that I used to watch. It's like it's called Webisodes. It was way back early 2000s. It's called Webisodes. It had Superman, 3D Superman on it, where you got to choose like if he wanted to fight Bizarro or not, and if you choose the wrong ending, Lois Lane will die, and you got to go watch the episode again and choose the right, make the right decision and stuff. Like,
you know what? On Netflix, I think Black Mirror did a movie called Bandersnatch.
Oh,
the Black Mirror Bandersnatch, and you can choose your own. Like it's your choose your own adventure type movie. And I think I did all the endings in like a matter of 3 days.
Wow,
it's very interesting.
I had to look that up.
Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
I think it's still
Bandersnatch.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
worth it. They've been trying to do stuff like that lately, as far as like the interactive movies on Netflix, because they have a few with animated stuff, and they have actually one where they took an entire Telltale's game and put it on Netflix without the parts where you're running around in the game, just straight choices.
Wow. I feel like that's the future, especially with this whole metaverse situation.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a lot more interactive movies where you get to choose your own adventures, but in a more extreme manner, because now when you got the headsets on with the Oculus, you'll be in the movie.
Yeah,
It gets scarier.
I'm a little
It gets
scared.
very scary.
You know what I was scared to play in the VR? The Resident Evil joint, man. That shit got me.
Man.
I took that shit. I took it off.
Yeah.
Right in there. All I had to hear was some footsteps, and I'm like this. Take it up, man.
Yeah.
I'm all the way in here.
Yeah, the Resident Evil movies are really good with the jump scare situation, because they'll make sure that when you least expect it, a zombie with a bazooka on his arm finds you.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Resident Evil, did anybody see that new joint? The new Resident Evil?
No, not yet. That's on my watch list.
Yeah, it popped up on my YouTube. Like I could rent it on YouTube for like $5.99. So YouTube is letting people rent and buy now. So I'm probably gonna pay for it on YouTube because it's a lot cheaper than it is on like Xfinity. Xfinity you be charging like $20. Yeah.
Does everybody own an Oculus?
No.
I have an Oculus Go. However, I did put on my Christmas list that I wanted an Oculus Quest 2. And I overheard some conversations that I wasn't supposed to hear amongst family members that I might be getting it. So I'm going to act surprised when Christmas comes.
Oh, you don't have to act. You won't be acting.
GQ, you do realize that with the Oculus, you actually might get early access to like the Facebook metaverse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel super special now. I mean, of course, I'm not supposed to know. So, oh yeah, that would be a nice thing to try out one day.
If only somebody would bless you.
Yeah, if only.
Just make sure, GQ, you gotta like capitalize the opportunity, man. Like you get in early.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to capitalize on as many NFTs and digital sneakers I could get a hold of. Because apparently, I think Nike and Adidas jumped into the digital sneaker game now.
And Nike, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Digital sneakers.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Sneakers you'll never ever wear.
People spend a lot of money on clothes for 2K, so it doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's no different than buying, expansions in video games.
Yeah, that's true.
Or buying cool skins on Fortnite.
That's true.
Yep. Grand Theft Auto. And
I'm ashamed
any
of it too,
any sporting game in career mode, pretty much. So
I remember I used to buy a lot of stuff on Fight Night, on Def Jam Vendetta. The second Def Jam, Fight for New York.
Jam Vendetta. Oh man, you're taking it way back. Fight for New York.
I still got
with all the rappers fighting each other.
Yeah, I think it had Snoop Dogg on the second
still
one.
I still own my copy of Vendetta, and I have on this computer right here. I have Fight for New York on an emulator.
Oh,
but I do own the original copy. I just,
Man, those were fun days.
Of course,
right? Yeah. Oh, and NBA Street Volume 2, that was my joint. And
you
NFL
believe I never
Street.
played that?
You never played NBA Street?
I never played any of the street games.
I broke my controller playing NFL Street because that shit made me. I ain't gonna lie, I cried and threw my. It ain't cheating on that game, man. I threw my stuff. I had like a Madcap. Y'all remember the Madcap PlayStation?
Madcap.
It lit up. I was so happy that it lit. I love lights, so it lit up. But that game was wrong, man. They didn't have to do me like that. I broke my controller. I cried too. You know when you play a game and you can't beat a certain part or something, and you just get real frustrated and start crying. Yeah. That was me.
I will tell you, GQ, something that you could try and purchase if you were interested in it to enjoy with your Oculus. I would suggest The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
Huh.
In my opinion, it's one of the best VR games out today. I won't say the best because that's subjective, but it's definitely one of the best as far as like the responsiveness, like how much it makes you feel like you're in the world of The Walking Dead. Like there was a point in the game where shit hit the fan so bad that I came back, even though I completed my mission. I did everything I was supposed to do. I came back to my hub base like defeated because our whole operation went awry. I made it out, but it was still like, oh well, I got these new guns and got a whole lot of items and food to help me on my other runs. It's like I accomplished so much, but I just feel so defeated. I lost so much. What was the cost? Brand new AR, but what I lost a friend. Like it genuinely makes you feel like that.
So I'm curious because I don't own a PlayStation VR. I've never used what's that other one? Not the Oculus, the other one.
It's on the tip of my tongue. God.
It's another brand.
I know what you're talking about.
That does a similar. I think it's Valve.
Yeah,
Valve.
I used to have one of those. I don't have it.
So, out of all of the VRs that are available, which one seems the most immersive?
Oculus.
Okay.
Knows how fast I said that.
Okay.
No, I can't speak.
There was no hesitation.
No, I can't speak for the other brand, but I owned PSVR first, and I championed that to the point where I did want to play the Walking Dead game, but I was going to wait for it to come on via PSVR. But it came out, I couldn't wait, so I bought an Oculus Rift S, is I think the version that I have.
Yeah, the one that hooks up to the computer.
Right, and it the immersiveness goes down to the point where the controls have such sensitivity that in the game I can move individual fingers.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now it's getting to the point because now I've heard that they have expansions for the Oculus Quest 2 where you can get like a vest so that you could feel like, you get shot. Stuff like that. And you know what? And you know what movie I immediately thought about, right?
Maybe not.
The movie I immediately thought about was Ready Player One.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that's where a lot of the metaverse thing is going.
Hey man, that's gonna be crazy though.
Mark Zuckerberg, I believe he's trying to Madara from Naruto us. I believe he's trying to get us in this world. Let us get a false sense of security. We're all in the metaverse. This is great, Mark. And then he just shuts it off. Like we can't get out.
We in the Matrix.
Like that one Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sword Art Online sort of thing.
The Star Trek one.
The Star Trek one for sure.
Yeah.
That was man.
And, I mean, we're not too far away from it.
Yeah.
We're not too far away from that happening. So.
Have you seen one of those VR like gaming stations where it's like you can actually like run?
Like they set up like a whole maze, based on the model of what's in the VR game.
Oh no, like they actually like have something around you. It's like a stationary thing. But
the omnidirectional treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen one at the at Dave and Buster's. They had that.
Those are cool.
Yeah, that looked fun.
No, but they actually have parks. They have like these parks in certain states where it's a VR game, but what they do is they build physical mazes in like a big empty room, so everything you do in the room matches perfectly with the game. So if you're in the game and there's like a tree in front of you and you reach out and you touch, you'll feel like that's the tree you're touching, even though in real life they have something in its place to represent the tree that you're touching. It's crazy.
Wow.
A whole park of that. I forgot what it was called. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna get back to you guys. But they have like these parks where they match the virtual maze with the physical maze that they build, so you can get a fully immersive experience.
Wow. Could y'all just imagine like a boxing game like that?
Oh my!
And you get hit, and you actually.
If I punch your face, I end up punching the VR headset.
Yeah,
I know, right? Yeah.
You just.
I will say the Creed VR boxing game. Hey,
yeah.
I realized I'm not meant to be a boxer. I can only do one match when I load that thing up. It's like I do one match, I win or lose, and I'm like, all right, bro. It's like a real fight. Like, all right, I'll see this game next week.
It's a great way to stay in shape too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, and look, it make you like, you know how on fight night when you had to like train, right? Like you had to actually lift the weights.
Yep.
So to stay in shape, like you actually gotta do your arms like this. Yeah, you'll definitely be working out with that joint. That'd be nice.
It's true.
But it's good to have a game that you can be productive in, honestly, and have fun at the same time.
Absolutely. You don't feel like you're working out. You're competing.
Yeah.
Oh man, speaking of fight night, they need a new one. It's long overdue.
They need a new one.
Long overdue.
They ain't made one, and I'm surprised they haven't made one, and they ain't made one in years. Like ever since Xbox 360, they really ain't had no.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one too. Fight Night Champion.
Was that the fifth one or the fourth one?
It was the latest one. It was on Xbox 360 and PS3.
Yeah,
like, I think it's the only one with a story mode.
Okay, it might be the fifth one. I think it's the fifth one. But yeah, that used to be my game.
All right, guys. Little man is getting restless, so I'm gonna help him out, put him to bed.
I have to go too.
I can see. I'm looking at him, and he's like dozing off, but then it's like he's fighting it. It's like he's tired, but he doesn't want to go to sleep. So I'm gonna lay with him a little bit. So
all right. Hey,
always a pleasure chopping it up with you, gentlemen, and I will catch up with you guys.
See you,
right, thank you, brother.
Have a good one. Good to see you again, Jocelyn and Dwayne, Mitch. See you guys soon.
See you soon.
All
brother.
right, GQ.
All right,
Jason, thanks for coming in, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That was a good show, brother.
We did a good show. We did a good thing.
Hey, we found a lot to talk about.
We did. I like how we can do that and not write nothing down. We used to write it down.
It's just milk it, man. We just just keep going. I was like, we into this. Let me do that. That's man. It's good.
And with as much as I would have loved to talk to them, without WrenchTurna and Lindsay Baker joining in, like we had just enough people where I could have really not even dismissed Brian, and we could have just filled up this entire screen with everybody that was on tonight. And we could all just
yeah, that's true. Hey, but it's all right. It's all right.
Hey, we did it. I'm happy. I'm glad. I didn't want it to be almost 3 hours long, but we did it.
We was having fun.
Shoot, man. Hey, I can't wait. I guess next time we reconvene like this, it'll be when everybody has finally had enough time to see that Spider-Man movie, and we all get together.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
This thing finally.
I give it to like next week sometime, probably.
Yeah, next week should be around the point where people can't get mad.
Yeah, because I'm gonna start. I want to talk about it, man. I really do.
Bruh, I'm dying. Boy, I almost let something slip.
Don't let it slip. Not on this episode. Not on this show.
Yeah, we can get disliked.
You gonna have to cut this. You will be editing like, where's the part where? Let me cut that out.
Kevin Feige gonna have that red dot on me through my house. Where you gonna spoil the movie? All that money I could be making.
They already got it, man. You know, them fools.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to do the spoiler. It's gonna be a spoiler talk. We talking about it. We can't talk about no other way. But you know, that's gonna be what it is. All right, it's gonna be fun.
It's definitely gonna be fun. I still got stereo on my phone, so y'all just let me know. I'm down.
Oh yeah. I gotta get it back. Because we ain't really did nothing on that in a long time. So I gotta get it back, man. Install that joint again.
Yes, Lord, I'm down for that. I ain't did a spoiler talk for so long too, cause my laptop was boo boo. I'm ready. I'm ready.
For sure. Me too, man. Shoot.
But shoot, man. Everybody else done dipped out.
Yeah.
We might as well tell the people thank you for stopping in. Everybody that did stop in, everybody that's gonna watch the video after the fact. We appreciate you just as much because you didn't have to take time out your Christmas Eve or your Christmas or wherever you're watching this at and watch this. So we appreciate you, man, from the bottom of our hearts.
God bless y'all. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. The weekend is out now. Tubi TV, Amazon Prime. Check that out. Scared Crazy coming soon.
Y'all don't want to miss this movie. It's all that in the bag of chips. It's funny as hell. It's also real. It has a lot of good horror and scary moments, and a lot of real moments that you really don't expect. And you got your boy Mitch Savage over there. He's in the movie, you know, making me laugh and actually putting on a good performance for what he had in the film. He held it down first half of the film.
I appreciate you, man.
Which is great because you know we in this pandemic and you know it's like that's hard to do. What we created was hard to do, and I don't think nobody's ever done nothing the way that we have done it here. That's what's so special about this movie, and I can't wait for y'all to see the effects. And it's a spectacle, whatever they be calling it, a spectacle. It's gonna be all that. Trust me.
Hey, I can't wait, man. I've been saying for the longest, I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, I can't wait
to see it. But, hey, man, Nessa, what in the world?
Yes, sir.
Come here. Come here. Come say bye-bye.
Yes.
Come say bye-bye to the people. Come on.
Yes.
She just had a shirt on her head. Dwayne want to say bye-bye to.
Yes, sir.
Look.
Take my glasses off.
Tell the people
bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Nelson.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Nelson.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Till next time, this has been the Stay Together podcast. Dwayne Hurt, please follow this man. It's right at the bottom of the screen. Follow me at Mitch Savage Comedy on Instagram. Thank you guys. Y'all get some rest, eat some eggnog, do whatever you got to do.
For sure. I'll get up out of here. Okay, there we go. Hang on.